Yabba dabba do. What you want to get into first?
It's fucking Valentine's Day. We're just talking about some love shit.
You found somebody?
Nah, I'm just saying. Like, we'll just talk about some love shit.
All right. I see that twinkle in your eyes,
This sound like
nigga.
something. This sound
Twinkle
like
in my
something.
eye.
Sound like you seen a prospect or something, nigga.
Yeah, this is the
Nigga,
first time I've
so
ever heard you
many-
say that.
You know what's
casually.
crazy? You know what's crazy? The other day,
Something's going on.
we was talking on the phone, and this nigga was like, he was complaining about not being in the right mindset to have a girlfriend, but he was like, if love would have just fallen on his doorstep, he would accept it. And that was the first time I've ever heard him even saying something close to that.
So let me
That
reiterate.
was the first time I've never
doing
even
it.
heard
You're feeling a
that
little lonely, my boy.
framework.
Look at
This
him.
is the pre-show. We can't put that other shit in there. This is the pre-show right here.
Look, this is how he has to start a show. Lies, deception. Shout out to everybody viewing the pre-show. And nigga, that is not what I said.
That's
verbatim.
what you said. That's what you said. That's what you said, nigga.
That's not what happened.
That's how
so
you
what
know he's
happened
in love.
was
He
I
used
was
a hard
literally,
ER.
I was, it's like I was in a sense mocking Tony, and he knows that.
Now it's a joke. Now it's a joke.
I was in a sense mocking Tony, like it would have to happen that way though. Like literally, it like show up on my doorstep, like okay, love, like
Yeah.
let's see about just to see about it. But I'm not like some fucking like demon hound that hates love.
No,
Like,
never
what are you talking
that.
about?
Never that. But that is growth.
Why are you on
That's
your
growth. That is growth.
Lord.
That's growth.
Because even
That's
the way
growth?
he just said it just now,
That's
growth.
you've
growth.
never
That's
heard
growth.
nothing similar.
Yeah.
He's open.
Well,
He's
I don't even
open
know if
to
it's growth more than like
Vulnerability.
more
When
than
should
the
we
person-
ever be talking about something like this outside of Valentine's
all
Day?
the time.
No, and it's not
All the
about
time.
growth.
I'm
Maybe
glad you
not
said
growth.
that on camera. This better be in the
Not all the
free
time,
show.
but a lot of the
In the
time.
free show.
We talk about relationships, and
What?
you notice
Because
Lauren,
I'm not in a relationship.
Lauren.
No, I said that, but
I
real quick. Even last week, his tone was different. I noticed because he asked, "How do you feel about being single?"
You see what I'm saying?
No,
Like
that, yeah.
you're like you're not noticing it. What? Because you're not seeing outside of yourself.
Oh,
But trust
wow.
me, as your comrades, I've been noticing
it
the
has to be
trend.
3 verse 1. Okay, I can take it. I can take it.
I've been noticing the
I can
trend.
take it.
Happy Valentine's. Let's get into it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yes, welcome back to another
Yeah.
installment of LOI the show or The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Kind of right now.
Yeah.
We got some lover boys in the
Yeah,
building.
it's like-
we got some eligible niggas.
They put me on the platter for love and shit, like whatever.
literally
J Noble,
Soul Groove.
white man behind the boards.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out the lovely ladies of LOI.
Yeah, shout out a
This is
special thanks to them
Yeah.
because you know this is their day technically.
Love.
Day. That's
Love.
for women. And J Noble's apparently because your recent transition that you've been going through is
man.
honestly admirable.
No. So what happened?
I'm proud of you.
And you gotta understand, right? You gotta understand that's not what's happening, right? Love is cool. Love is cool.
But see, pause. You've never said that before.
You're lying.
You've never even gone that far.
I can see it in
I
your
know
face.
you,
Bro,
nigga.
are you serious?
This is not a bit. It's hilarious.
I'm looking at
but it's
you.
not a bit.
I'm looking at you, looking at me.
Love is cool. J Noble.
He's never done that in his life.
That sounds like a
Love is
chat
cool.
GPT prompt.
We've already been
That
through
doesn't
this.
sound real.
I've experienced but you gotta understand, right?
You
I've
only joke on
I've
love.
experienced love. That's why I've completely abstained from it. That's why I'm in the position I'm in. So don't act like
Sound devastated.
I'm some like
Trauma.
nigga that ain't never experienced love. No, that's why I can say these things.
Who hurt
But-
you and how bad?
You sound devastated.
Yes.
I'm not devastated, but it's like not right now. Not
Yeah,
right now.
I'm not over it. Yeah, not
Not right now.
You're not healed.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm ill. I'm ill.
But the scars on your heart is like, I don't know. If they might not be able to bear another trauma at this point in time, but they're like, that's all right. It's okay. But the fact that you open is the first step.
It is the first step.
Growth and
Nigga.
development, nigga.
Where's your journal?
I don't need one, but
Where's
apparently
your
you do because you got some
Langston Hughes?
reflecting to do.
Oh my God.
I feel like I've seen you cringe at like somebody saying the word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's the word love is
yeah.
cool. Like, nigga,
Yeah, I've seen-
hold on. 4 months ago, if I would have got on this very platform,
Okay.
sat in his seat and been like, love is cool,
Okay.
you'd have been like, hoe lover.
Yeah.
You love hoes.
Yeah.
That's what you would have said.
Yeah. That sounds like me.
You sound hoe tolerable right now.
No. You see, look. No.
Bare minimum hoe tolerable, nigga.
Hoe tolerable. But that's what I was saying, and that's like it would have to show up literally on a stork at 12 p.m. like perfect timing. You get what I'm saying?
You're
Love.
gonna have to ask your
That's what I'm
fairy
talking
godmother
about.
for a
You'd
new
have to show up
dress.
on a stork. Yeah, I'd have to be
like
Timmy
Cupid,
Turner.
Cupid have to like give you a dap and be like, my man's, I got something for you.
Literally, like he had to almost like kill me trying to hit my heart. But that's one of the things, though. And you know, look, It is the day of love.
It is.
We were supposed to have somebody who really knows a lot about love today, but she's going to be on next week. Shout out to her if she's watching.
Should we talk about that a little bit? Should we prepare for it? Or should we just come out of left park?
We could tell him a little bit. Nah, let's go out of left park.
Left park.
But yeah, it's going to be a lot of love
Left
next
field,
week.
nigga?
All right,
Left
Pippen.
park is crazy.
I don't play
All right,
baseball.
What is left park?
You see my jump shot, nigga? I focus on one sport.
What's left park? I've never heard left park.
Left field, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Left field. That's what I'm saying.
Lauren, just because you dress like you coach
Continue.
golf, don't
My
make you
fault.
the
I mean
authority on
to stop.
sports.
I didn't mean to step on the trajectory.
Yeah.
Continue. Do your thing.
Yeah, real eloquent like a white man. Yeah, you say sorry, nigga.
Yeah. Where were we? Love, your love.
No. So, but I mean, today is Wednesday when y'all seeing this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and another thing, real quick. Hashtag #LOIs. It's a part of, it's like a segment we do where you comment down below your problems in life. You know, any questions you got about the universe, about black holes, or, you know, like anything, you know what I'm saying?
Are you going through a similar journey as Jay Nobles? I mean, obviously, it can help you with that. It's happening currently.
And if you
Just
are
any enlightenment or aspect, if you want your jumper wet again, shout out to shout out to
but YLOIs for that. But yeah, shout out to him.
But shout out to our support in the Netherlands.
Yeah, shout out
you
to
feel
that
me?
good brother.
Otherwise, global apparently.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
watching this with no passport.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna tell on you, pimp, but you know, be careful.
Yeah. Don't tell on him because he getting his jumper right.
Yeah, but
you know what
shout
I mean?
out to you for the support and all the love. You know, I hope I was able to give you some ample advice.
Yeah.
But
let's
get into some
more
shit.
about love. We got a lot of love topics, right? So let's start with let's talk about some hymens.
That's where I wanted to go.
Let's talk about
That's
some hymens.
exactly why I wanted
We're gonna
to
get
go.
right into it. We're gonna fist it. So
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah. God damn, this internet fast enough.
Punching through a hymen is not the
I saw
safest way
this
to do
right,
it.
and I was honestly, I didn't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna tell you the timestamps because there's no reason to see.
AJ
3
turned around
minutes.
like it was gonna be a hymen on
You
screen.
honestly might. Is there a way for you to
Yeah,
hear
he
this?
his headphones over
Yeah.
here.
You honestly might.
You
wanna
might
hear
have to
this.
listen to this.
So I'm chilling, perusing through X, right? And I
Your
saw
favorite platform? Oh, fuck. My bad, Lauren. Bleep.
Corn.
That's all Cuddy.
Yeah.
No, probably second, maybe third,
It's a good backup.
maybe fourth.
If-
Honestly,
If you want something quick, yeah.
Videos of for that. But I saw this black woman, this big black woman. She's talking some bullshit. Her whole point is basically that virginity is a made up concept, right? Now, like I said, this is a 3-minute video. Y'all don't have to thank me for watching this first, but I will accept it. I'll tell you the timestamps. I'll tell you when to stop, but you can just hit play.
We're not gonna thank you for being a freak in your spare
A
time.
freak. I mean, being proactive. Let's hear this bit.
What is it? And what's the big deal about losing it? Let me cut to the chase. Virginity is a completely made up concept. It's a term that was created simply to control and shame people, mainly women.
Pause.
Hold on.
Now-
Go ahead.
Do you?
Because there might have been another punchline to that.
Okay.
If it's ridiculous, we got to see how ridiculous it is.
Okay. If that's the case, then let's see.
A virgin is someone who's never had sex, but it's not as simple as it seems. For one thing, medically, virginity isn't a real thing. In some cultures, people place a lot of importance on the hymen, a thin, fleshy tissue located at the opening of your vagina, as a marker of virginity. But the status of your hymen doesn't actually mean anything. That's because having penis and vagina sex is not the only way a hymen can stretch open. It can happen by putting something in your vagina like
Like
a
what?
tampon or a finger, riding a bike, or doing
Now
sports.
pause.
She
So
was
you can't-
riding that bike, nigga.
If a bitch tell me her hymen broke because she rode a bike, I'm gonna call a witch doctor. I'm gonna think the bitch is crazy. or something.
No, but that's not true.
No,
I knew
I'm
several-
gonna call a priest.
I knew several women in high school whose hymens broke like 1,000 Ways to Die style. One girl,
That's
she
what
was
they told you?
she was a gymnast. She did the splits. She slipped a little too hard. Bow. She lost her essence. Another girl, what happened to her? Something crazy.
Now,
I
were
think
they telling you this when you was about to fuck him?
Nah, I happened to have sex with some of these, but it was before. It was prior. I didn't know. And I wasn't asking questions.
How
like
often-
you was looking at pussy like, why is your hymen already broken?
Nah, but it is one of those things like, how often is this happening? How often are the lovely ladies of LOI riding bicycles? Well, hopefully It's probably like not no virgins.
This is one of those. This is one of those situations where you kind of got to take their word for it because you don't have a pussy,
of course.
And there's no pussies in this room to really defend the point,
of course.
So your skepticism is kind of just biased, but
biased
because I've heard of this happening before, and I honestly, I disagree with this in essence.
Hold up,
but I do.
What are you about to say?
I do see a point that like you can pop your hymen and still be a virgin. So the fact that your hymen, the fact that we put significance on the hymen might not be important.
The hymen, yes.
Because all the virgin is not having penis and vagina sex according to this portly woman.
But at the same time, right? You called her portly?
Damn sure
Is
did.
that fat?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's an elegant way of saying it. It's like the Marquise to Marcus.
It's yeah.
Portly?
Yeah. Because it derives from like Piggly Wiggly and
That's
like
better
Piggy
than
Banks.
obese. It's better than obese. Way better
Obese
than
is
fat.
Nigga.
Technically,
I think plump is friendly.
Nigga, you just called her plump.
friendly. Plump is friendly. Yeah.
Well, curvy is just disingenuous.
Yeah, that's just a lot.
That's you trying to say what you want to say, but make it a compliment at the same time.
That doesn't mean you're plump. You're curvy.
You basically just
That is true.
called
Some
her
people
pork.
are built cylinder-like. Or like
But-
my math teacher, she was built like a donut. She had curves in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Wait, the dyke one?
Nah.
Oh,
She was.
Mark.
It was in middle school. Yeah, it was a different bit.
But
go.
you haven't seen the rest of the video. It gets a little bit more egregious. I get what you're saying, but
Science.
she's good, and that's why she used this point first to get the average American black Negro like you. We got to keep playing it, and can we skip to like 20 more seconds?
All right, I got you.
Yeah, let's see.
Somewhere right here.
Yeah.
Society tends to define sex in a very narrow way: penetration, penis into vagina. But where does that definition leave queer people? Or folks who can't or don't have penis and vagina sex and choose to have oral, anal, or another type of sex instead? And not everyone's first sexual experience is consensual, meaning that they were forced or pressured into having sex. There is also a double standard on who carries the burden of virginity. Society puts pressure on men for not having sex at the exact same time they shame women for having it. Make it make sense. Either way, shame has no place in someone's personal decisions about sex. It's time to throw away the notion of losing your virginity. What if
Throw it
instead
away.
of losing something, we reframe it as gaining? Because the truth is, when we make our own decision to become sexually active,
This your
we aren't
daughter's-
setting
this what your
ourselves
daughter
up
was
to
thinking.
lose anything at
Your
all.
future daughter, this what
We
she's
hope we are
thinking.
gaining things like
wonder what your
intimacy,
unathletic daughter
self-insight,
is.
pleasure, and
She's gaining
empowerment.
Your daughter
self.
definitely-
She's
All of
gaining
these myths
self-insight.
around sex and
Physical.
virginity can be so hurtful and overwhelming. But here's the one truth you should remember. Sex is defined by one thing and one thing only: you. Maybe that's being
Pause.
fingered
Oh, right.
for the first
That's enough.
But yeah,
Fuck this.
yeah.
Because
But you see, but this is where like
That's
I let it go
crazy.
for a little bit too long, but that's where I wanted to stop. And
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a perfect place.
This is perfect. This is why I wanted to play this, and this is why I was saying like, nah, no, like that's the start. That's the wrong domino to fucking fall.
scientifically speaking, she's kind of correct. I see the track work. But the thing is, virginity is a concept that is a very real thing.
Yeah.
Once you've been penetrated vaginally, the wall has been broken.
What if you had a girl that was like, I'm a virgin down there, but I'm not a virgin when it comes to giving head?
White women,
Yeah, they used to say
Exactly.
Catholic
that. They used to
women,
say that.
Mormon?
private school women. That's their whole.
Oh,
that's
bitch.
one of their
Stick.
bits. That's one of their
Yeah.
bits though.
That's their
Specifically
stick.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
I'm a virgin in my butthole, or in the in the main hole.
The main.
Right.
And so they exploit all other options
Exactly.
in spite of that.
Exactly.
And then you got like, what's virginity? Virginity is a very fluid concept. On the more I'm thinking about it, because last week we were just talking about who was it? Mormons, the people who soak. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
sit in it, right?
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't count that as losing my virginity personally.
But she broke the hymen.
It's entering though.
No, for a dude,
It's
because
entering,
one
though.
thing that she failed to mention is that men have a sense of virginity too. She only talked about it from the female and queer
Exactly.
perspective.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like
True.
virginity is a burden for the man.
Oh man, it's hard. But she did say that she was like, the bitch is good. Like,
She's not good. She's just not being challenged.
no,
The
but
thing is, she's in a video by herself, so
But-
she can get off anything.
but she framed it in a way to make it sound lighthearted. She's in a classroom. She's playing the game.
Colorful.
She's
pop-ups.
making it feel like having the concept of virginity is a victimhood mentality.
Almost,
Or it's just like you're a victim of your virginity.
and she's trying to make it feel bad. Like instead of thinking of it like you're losing your virginity, you're gaining. Like gaining
What are you
bitch?
gaining?
You're
though?
not
Yeah,
gaining
what are you
anything.
gaining? She didn't say
You've gained
what
an
you're gaining.
experience, but
It's-
you've lost semen.
It's almost like she's never lost her virginity. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm hearing. Like she's
looks like
never
she's
lost
never
her
seen
virginity.
her virginity.
Like when she started talking about not everybody loses their virginity in the same way. First of all, bitch,
The
that's only
blind
something
leading the blind, blind leading the blind. That's what she
it's sheep leading sheep.
And then she brought up grape, which is like, all right, now it's like nobody would count that as losing your. I don't know. That's
It counts,
Why even?
but it even counts.
But I don't- but why
that's the
even
hard
bring it up?
part.
It's just
That's the hard pill to swallow. That look, man, it counts. Now, I'm not saying you should go around saying like, you know, like just saying, you know, you're a virgin,
Right.
just because, like, you know, like it still counts, but it doesn't matter. Like being a virgin, it really doesn't have any place in like the actual world.
But you could probably speak to this.
Like
the
nobody
best.
cares about it. What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
Coming from a person who lost their virginity so young, at such a young, tender age, it's like,
First
did you
of
feel
all-
like you lost or gained something?
First of all, sucking a titty is. I'm not losing.
What did the professor say?
anything.
Yeah, she said-
I don't subscribe.
Beyond
I don't
penile
subscribe.
penetration.
I don't subscribe to this bitch's thought.
So wait. If breaking
But
a
you
hymen,
are.
I'm just playing.
no,
I
you're
know.
right though, because if breaking a hymen is not equivalent to, you know, losing virginity, then that's busting a nut might not be equivalent either. Like busting your first nut in a woman, like you
That's
wouldn't need
what.
to. Like
the
anything
first
that you
thing,
do, kind of would be, maybe I don't know.
nigga. I probably like, nigga.
By
Put it
her,
this
by
way.
her standards.
Put
By
it-
her standards.
my standards
By
personally.
my standards, no.
When I was a young lad, right, the first time I ever got like some real pussy, I didn't even really get a fuck it. I soaked essentially. Like I got in it, but I had to get about it because of the extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
But I didn't count that as losing my virginity. Like I didn't go and tell like, yeah, I just got some pussy because I ain't really fuck it. I feel like that was invalid.
But that's
True.
That's where.
But when I first actually, you know, got some reps in with it, and then I was like, all right, that counts as a full session.
Exactly, and this is where.
Even though it was 30 seconds.
And this it's a tricky game, right? Because it depends on the person.
Faster than you.
What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? He said
Yeah.
faster than him.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a competition.
Yeah.
I actually lasted pretty fucking long.
Your first time?
Like,
Duh, you super nigga. We knew that. Why would you say anything?
wait.
Say your
Hold on,
DNA.
hold on.
How long did you? Boy, he probably made a bitch come 9 times
10 minutes
in
on
the
the
first
first go.
30 seconds of his go.
15 minutes is a long fucking time. First time, like 8 minutes.
15 minutes? First
Like
time?
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, we believe you, super
Okay,
nigga.
well, look. So the whole point is that, look,
fucked
man,
the shit out that
for
bitch.
all the
You're
lovely
proud.
ladies watching this, for all the lovely ladies watching this.
This nigga think he not normal. It's crazy.
Oh my God!
He thinks
I've
he's
never
not modern.
passed before. I'm just saying the first time it happened, it was just like, oh shit! This isn't how it happens in the movies. Usually the black guys bust fucking fast and shit. I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking
Look,
about?
let's talk about this black
No,
bitch.
don't let
all
him
right?
escape past that shit.
Look.
The black man comes last. What movies do you watch? X.
You get the point.
You need to
nigga.
stay off X.
Nah, nigga. But nah, man, this is gonna be what your daughter is thinking in the future. She's gonna be thinking, I can suck about 15 of them. I'm still a virgin.
Nah, I'm gonna tell my daughter anytime P9 comes in contact with any one of your hoes, you are no longer. That's a fucked up joke, but you're no longer a virgin.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her straight up. Even the hoes you make like this, like bitch, that's giving a hand job is a fucking, you know.
Yeah, you better watch how you play with that Play-Doh.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Because kids be weird sometimes too.
What are you talking about?
But what is this map
Average age of losing virginity.
per
in the
country?
Country. Yeah, but it's about 18, 19, 18.
That's the age that it commonly happens.
Yeah, in the U.S.
Well, I mean, shout out to all the people who are about to lose their virginity today.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Should be a lot more of those.
Yo, yeah, that's gonna be. Yo, that's actually crazy.
Yeah, shout out to all the new babies on the way too, which is another thing of love. We have some more love topics too.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's a lot more love topics, but it is crazy, man. It's a bunch of like different times of the year that like it's like love isn't like the primary focus, but it's a part of it, like prom for like young people.
Romance.
Okay.
romance.
Romance is a common theme in America
You know what I mean?
throughout the
it's
seasons
romance.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yo,
That's what keep
I was about
people-
to say. Nearly every holiday has some like horny aspect to it.
Easter.
Christmas has the mistletoe.
Yo,
What's horny about Easter?
shit, you dropping eggs, you dropping babies, you
Hide
dropping
it.
loads.
Hide and go find it.
Yeah,
Hide
Exactly.
and go get it, nigga.
Or just the fact that you opening up little. Why you looking at AJ like that when you?
I didn't look at it.
Oh, it was
looked at the computer screen.
But even the fact that you hiding to go get golden eggs, nigga,
Yeah.
like that's an innuendo. What's another Halloween trick or treat?
Nigga, bro, Halloween, bitches just dress up as
Yeah.
sluts.
I forgot about that.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
Do. They damn sure do. Yeah.
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 Everything is wide open.
Yeah, 4th of July too.
It's a bunch of vigilantes.
Yeah. Yeah.
4th of July, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, skimpy outfits,
Fireworks.
fireworks going everywhere.
But Valentine's Day is definitely the horniest holiday. Do you have plans? Are you gonna do something?
yeah,
Are they elaborate or are they just like, budget friendly?
no, she has plans that she wants to do, and I don't know about, and then I have something that I'm putting together for her.
That's another thing that might have to be touched on.
Likewise,
is
that question.
Valentine's Day, for all
Reverse
intents
that
and
question.
purposes, is technically for dudes too.
What you mean?
Yeah, it's for dudes. It's for everybody.
What do you like?
And
Speak
what-
more- speak more into your point.
Yeah,
What
in
do you
what
mean?
aspect?
This isn't the birthday for being a girl in a relationship. This isn't
Oh,
a
yeah.
girlfriend's birthday.
Yeah, nah.
This is a celebration of our love, and that requires two parties.
Yep.
This is 50-50.
Is that something you've had to like distinguish in the past? Like with like something like, you know what I mean, your past?
Nah, not necessarily because I was a wee lad and I didn't really care about it then.
Yeah.
I didn't know to accept what I was really valued for.
So that's what happened though. Like you thought you was just making it
I
about
was
them.
exploited.
But then you
I
evolved.
was taken advantage of.
And then-
I realized,
Yeah.
I do a lot of the heavy lifting in this shit.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day is my day. For all intents and purposes.
So you're saying now
Hmm.
you wanna receive on Valentine's Day now because of all the heavy lifting you've done in your
Candles,
okay
chocolates,
okay.
flowers, but only the ones you can
You
burn
want
in
to take
backwards.
Valentine's Day back?
Like a tax return. Like you're
Yeah.
getting all the love you made
That's the
throughout the
perfect
year.
example.
Yeah.
Over the year,
Yeah. You've
Uncle
talked
Sam
about it.
took a little too much love off the top, right?
Yeah.
There was times
He
where I
damn sure
had to
did.
be the bigger person.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of
Nigga,
times.
Your period.
Nigga bigger. Yeah.
Yeah. Every month, huh?
You had to literally be
Had to slay that dragon.
yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
So Valentine's Day is for me.
Yeah.
It's for you, Lauren.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Nah,
do
he's
you
right,
want?
You're right.
It's not for you yet. You're getting there.
What?
He's probably gonna celebrate it alone tonight. Oh yeah, tonight.
Well, yeah, tonight.
Yeah.
You got any plans for yourself in your palm?
I'm a find by the time y'all seeing this, I technically have 3 days to find plans, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's always some like, saying some goblin that's, like
Some
know.
goblin.
Why
That's what
not?
you
Always
said
some
before.
goblins and gremlins, that are lonely.
Damn.
Why goblin?
Yeah. Why
gremlin?
goblins and gremlins?
I mean, they're goblins and gremlins.
Damn. You fucking with goblins and gremlins?
I mean, not appearance, but in terms of like how they act.
Say hoes.
Goblins and gremlins.
But goblins and gremlins usually come with cooties, so you got to be cautious of that.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You
I'm
don't
not
wanna
going to
get a-
grow a third arm. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with these goblins, but
Yeah.
they are.
I hate to see you get a venereal disease on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, nah.
Nobody
That's
wants
the
that for
wrong
you, my boy.
spirit.
Yeah.
That's more like spring break.
Venereal disease.
Yeah, you can come back from the spring break one. We can be like, he had a time.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
He did what boys do.
Yeah.
I lost my toe. Niggas think I got diabetes. Like, nah, I was just a dirty bitch.
Yeah, man. But Lauren, can you go to the link that says tough love?
Yeah, I got you.
No, dude.
What are you
I
doing?
thought tough love was the other one. But what are you doing for Valentine's Day, nigga? Where are you taking your woman?
Show my girl the proper love and
Well-
appreciation she deserves.
Well, technically,
And getting mine in return. That's what I'm doing for Valentine's Day,
You're
nigga.
talking, nigga.
It's gonna be a fiesta.
You talking to them or me?
I'm talking to the world. This is PSA, nigga. It's a global announcement.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna have to bust a few plays to make it happen, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All for love.
Yeah, all for love, nigga. For the sake of love.
Yeah.
That ingredient you so desire, apparently.
Hey man, we all need love, but it's
I'm gonna do
like
some fly
shit.
shit, too.
Right now,
You gonna do some fly shit?
Yeah.
because that's what you want to do as
Yeah.
a man. For you
How
to
fly we
fly shit.
talking? Like Diddy fly?
Nah,
'Cause Diddy
just
fly
like
might involve bringing another dude into the equation.
just some like
take that.
Oh shit! Whoa, relax. Nah, fly shit in the right. Fly shit in the sense of
This is all pimple.
just some like cool shit that like that means
We
something.
get it, nigga.
That means something. Nah, that means something like some smooth shit.
Hey, this is your time for your girl to see you talking about the love that you're going to be accentuating to her today, which is Valentine's
Some
Day.
smooth shit. I got some shit put
It's
together.
like he could have
He
came
can't even
across.
spit
He
it
could have
out.
came across as like a mastermind.
know-
It's like,
because I
I got
don't-
an elaborate situation set up for us.
Yeah.
It's
Because I
gonna be
don't-
firecrackers and
Because
sparks.
I did that last year. I did something nice last year. Like,
Are
I'm
you
gonna do
trying
the
to
same.
top that, or did you set the expectation too high? Because that's something.
I think I will top it this year for sure, just because more has happened. More mean, like things mean more. You know what I'm saying? So like, I won't top it. Even if I don't top it with the grandeur of it, I'm gonna top it with the sentiment.
Things mean more.
Exactly.
Because you
Like
love
the
them.
sen-
The
I love her
sentiment is
more.
what they
You
want.
love her more.
I love her. Yeah, I love her more. Like, you know
love
what
her
I'm
more.
saying? So I'm gonna hit her with the sentiment. It's gonna come from that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
What
Yeah.
is it going to be?
I
He
got
can't
something-
say it here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it right now, but I got something cooking up.
Technically, it's going to be coming
It's gonna
out.
come out. Yeah, I know, but we doing something that night, and I want to make sure it comes by then. But we're
Yeah,
doing
you know.
something that night.
She might watch LOI during the premiere. That could fuck up everything.
But
for this man.
one part of it is like a album I'm putting together that is significant because of how we started our relationship and something I did at the beginning that I'm a layer throughout the whole shit. That's all I can say.
You making an EP, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
That's all I can say.
You making this
All right.
nigga making an
Well, I
EP.
can't wait to hear.
Hey, he out loving you, nigga.
Speaking of
He making a full
speaking of
take.
dead music, I went on a deep dive last night because I was on the MenaceMaterial page and I just I clicked the oldest videos tab and I was thoroughly entertained by all the music videos that was there, nigga. Like,
Hey, pull up a tab for that. We might watch that later.
It was one video where I was like, okay, I see Lauren. Where the fuck is AJ? It took me 10 seconds and then it dawned on me. I'm like, yo, he's been sitting next to this nigga this whole time. He's a different person.
Yeah.
Talking about in the hookah shop?
Yeah, that exact video right. Put that shit up.
That's an old video. I got
It's
you.
an 11-year-old video.
Yeah, that's an old ass video. We got a bunch of old ones like that.
But what he's just like inconspicuous.
Oh,
AJ.
now they all just in a, they're all in the hookah salons telling white people how great they are. It's like, yeah, I'm the illest, and that white bitch was like, yeah. Oh, for real? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's been a few different eras at MenaceMaterial.
Stakes are high.
This was one of them.
Yeah,
The
this
golden
was,
age.
This is a old joint. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
this
there was
before
no
MenaceMaterial?
It was no Menaces.
Jesus Christ, this was before the Genesis.
God
Big
damn.
C was right. White man on the boards.
Why you wearing a V-neck?
Shakedown Street. If y'all feeling me right here tonight, let me hear you make
Trace
some
on.
noise.
Claim the year.
All right, cool.
How does Jay feel about Baby from Cash Money
This is just
constantly
some old
saying
shit.
Weezy is more lyrical and has more money than Jay-Z?
Who the fuck is that?
You know, being lyrical is just
Who
a
was
matter
that
of
guy
opinion.
like
It's
that? That's
great.
like AJ.
So, you know, that's his
Hey,
opinion.
yo.
As
Sharon
far as
in the
money,
corner.
I mean, you know, that's a little more factual.
Yeah, this is crazy old.
Right? We can determine that.
Right. We would have to see your bank accounts and things of this
I have
nature.
no
with
problem.
the Trace
But it's
songs.
gonna cost.
Yeah, he had a low one cut. I see why.
That's a number one at the barbershop.
Put it up. If he's that confident, you know, I give him a little glimpse.
Smoking
It's
on hookahs
crazy.
and some Jay-Z.
I'm doing it with a purpose. Niggas don't know what work is. Look at what he released, and he barely scratched the surface. Nowhere near his peak. Money talks, but your lifestyle space. You live it right. Hey, Menace, what you recommend tonight? Shit, I'm just trying to get this all on the right, baby.
That's old shit.
It's like he transitioned. It's like AJ transitioned. He was like, hold on.
He passed it on to her.
Oh
This nigga went from smiling. Yeah.
I love leaving shit like this up though.
Play.
I'm gonna keep going.
Medical Brian night. Hit a show and dispose for the lights. Well, that's how it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, man, it's like we're getting watched constantly. Money growing properly, like it's on Monopoly. Nigga, 200 stacks a year, and that was just for my deposit. They say I'm chubby, but that's only in my wallet. When these niggas don't stop it.
But now
yeah,
but
bad
they'll never make
advertising.
a profit. Cause understand, them niggas not in the cockpit.
Shit, we pretty high up here.
So, part of my judgment, I'm a little impaired. Yeah, I took it
White
there.
bitch like,
I mean, it's obvious we legalized the cushion head. So what it do?
I've been traveling to places you never have seen, dude, and doing all the shit that my mama said don't do.
I'm a product of whatever my money amounts to. Living well, I got this feeling in Cancun. Used to take shots to the head with the food. Now my belly
I saw the director credit at the end.
Hey, yo.
This is pause real quick.
Yeah, nah.
Classic. This is amazing. Yo, it was one song. Lauren turned into Max Bigavell. I'm not even gonna fucking hold you. It was a song AJ was rapping. And he was like, he was like, man, this shit don't need no hook. And Lauren came on. He was like, man, I might have to just do, you know, a half hook. You know how I do.
Talking about tonight.
Then he got into his melody. Yeah. I don't know what it was called.
Where I came in at the end.
Yeah, you
It was
came
like-
in at the end.
AJ was. It was like a video of our day.
Good. I think it was. Yeah, because AJ woke up in the morning and was fucking
Yeah,
brushing
we
his
went to the
teeth.
barbershop and shit. This shit.
Things like that, what you call it?
But this material was a thing, though.
Yeah.
Directed by Shane Petty. Who did you think this was when you first saw it?
Yo, you a hoe, nigga. Let me bring back rhyming for y'all.
Put your titties back
I
in.
just got mad at myself because that wasn't enough sleep. That snooze button keeps calling me, but fucking man, it pays the rhyme over beats. I better get up and leave. Wash my face and then I brush my teeth. Wake my girl, can you make something for me? The cereal won't cut it, so she make me eggs and bacon. Goddamn, I think I love her. Man, let me take this dog out, do a little studying, and then I hit Sharome's house. Look like I got some time to waste. Procrastination, but this product is
shit, I
great.
didn't
Go
even
ahead,
know
fix up your face. I'm
I
fucking
just
smooth,
fucked.
you can't take that away. I'm the king, and you're my lioness prey. So strip your life right away. So don't disturb when all my lions at play, and keep your hating at bay.
Yo, when you start to turn into big
Yeah,
event,
that's smooth right there, man.
It's
I
coming.
like that. I like
That collar's up to your ears,
Man, that's
AJ.
it, man. Nah,
cold
fuck
was
that,
it?
man. We don't need no hook. Yeah, let's go. Can't you see what I've been doing? I had a dream about money ever since I've been pursuing. And unlike you, man, I am never losing. I've been graduated, boy, you barely been a student. I toot my own horn
That's
while
an
you
age
barely
web.
been consuming.
That I'm
You got them
university.
sloppy hooks, you should check our boxing movements. I'm so precise when I jump up on this mic. You
Yeah,
could
you
really
needed a
lose your
haircut, nigga.
life. Hold up. I'm high.
wanted to get that
I
shit
need
for this
some
music
cooler
video.
when
Damn,
I'm
like
right.
Instagram.
And I don't gotta shrink. I use
Probably
my
why-
pen for my advice. So baby, what you doing tonight? We've been
oh,
radio
Bob, when you
lights, and
come, when you
I'll
come in
see
this,
you
like, what's the
Get
fight?
the music.
This ain't watch video.
I'ma do you
Watch
just
music
to
video.
do you
Time.
again. This music is my deepest of friends. So
Oh, you was getting a
anytime I'm
haircut
on the
too?
track,
Yeah.
it's like I'm going with the wind. You have to
What's
catch
that?
me
Look
in
like they're about
another
to leave you
state.
with an
Me and
Andrew
Leon
Schultz
got a
fade.
couple shows and we ain't never late. They're looking at my work
Lord
and
had
how
the
I
chin
delegate.
strap.
I don't need the weed to get this feeling like I'm hella babe.
Crackhead getting a haircut. Just to be AJ.
Yeah,
God
that's it.
Yeah, that's
Leon, smooth him out.
shit. You know, I gotta do it like a little, at least a half hook or something, you know. It's like, tonight, hey, I got a mommy that I'm probably gon' hit, and I'ma hit that, and I know that it doesn't seem right. And now that I'm more than likely never see her again. So, it's like enough pressure
You
on
hear
my
this?
shoulder, like stepping
Pause
out
it.
the
Pause
room.
it. Amber, do you hear this? This is your husband.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy, yo.
You ain't shit. What's
Hey,
wrong
fuck
with
him.
you?
He's still living. He good.
It's Valentine's Day, nigga.
So,
That was good.
Shimon good, he ain't shit. He's a bad friend.
Funny as shit.
oh shit.
But you know, shout out to that golden age. What year was this?
Yo, this is
2012 or something. 2011, 2012, something like that.
Hey, yeah, nigga, you could. Yo, you definitely had that.
10 years ago, so 14.
You know what I'm
2013,
saying?
whatever. 2013.
Nah, you definitely had that Trey Songz look in the
That
V-neck.
bounce, yeah.
Yeah, even some of the vocals, nigga, you was trying to serenade these hoes and forget about them apparently.
Yeah.
Get amnesia with a bitch.
Oh, fuck.
And I know, and it doesn't seem right.
No, and it doesn't seem right. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, that song's still. Yeah, I love my bars on that.
Whoa,
in the verse
what
too.
is that? Technical difficulty. What the fuck?
You good?
You hear that, Lauren?
No.
It's got to be that. Yeah.
Oh shit. But
There we go. But you know,
yeah,
Valentine's Day is not a good day for everybody. Because we can't negate the fact that there's a lot of hopeless romantics like yourself out there who they're lonely, they're looking for love, they're close to love, they can't really obtain it. One night, right?
Yeah.
It's late, I'm poor, so it's 1 a.m. and I'm doing Uber Eats orders, right? I'm at Hooters.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's grimy, right?
Really?
Yeah, this is real.
They're open at 1 a.m.?
Hooters, it's a bar. On a Friday, if you can't see titties and ass at Hooters at 1 a.m. on a Friday night, your city is dead.
Wait, yeah, so
you might as well go smoke that tumbleweed.
Uber Eats like from 7 to 1 p.m. or like 7 to 12, maybe took a break?
What are you talking about? Oh, I started probably like 7 and I just went until 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
It was one of those days and I had a lot of incoming bills.
Why LOIs if you want Tony to stop doing this?
Yeah, for real. But I'm at Hooters. The order is taking mad long. It's taking like 30, 40 minutes in that bitch. So I'm just in there literally people watching, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's this dude. He was with this girl.
Younger?
Same age. They was about the same age. They looked like they was in the same age bracket. But, you know, of course she has her ass out. Titties is everywhere.
White?
Hispanic. Both of them are Hispanic.
Mexican?
So, it doesn't matter. I don't know.
It
I can't tell
does.
from the naked eye.
Mexican to Dominican? That fucking matters.
Nah, you probably had to taste the pussy first to even tell. But
you got bad senses. What?
I'm gonna assume Mexican. Just for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
2 Mexicans are sitting at this fucking bar, right? Now I'm looking at the dude. The way that they're sitting together, it's like they appear to be in some type of relationship. Like especially if you just slightly gazing, you would think that, oh, that's boyfriend and girlfriend right there.
Yeah.
But then I looked at the dude and I was like, I was not analyzing, but I was looking like, how did he get hurt? Like, how is that? Like, you know, sometimes you out in public and you see them situations.
No, we're
Lauren,
past that.
Can you be honest?
No, Lauren.
You didn't see the dude. You didn't see the dude.
I didn't, but
it's not even like he was fat because he wasn't. It's not even like he was a ugly ass nigga. I'm not saying he was handsome, but he wasn't obviously fucked up.
Tom,
he
were you hating a little bit, Tom?
Player hating.
It was a squeamish dude.
Player hating.
It was a squeamish dude.
You playing?
I was right though.
Player hating.
Y'all niggas need to listen to the story.
How were you right? Go ahead, continue.
You threw me off. I was gonna say, how was I right? All right, here's how.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this shit, right? So throughout the night they talking this shit. I don't really give a fuck, so I'm not listening to their conversation. I just assumed that they was in a relationship based off how he was like trying to display the pimping on her and shit. So I'm like, all right, this squeamish dude, he talking to this bad bitch. I guess it's his bitch. Like,
about economics or about like?
I'm not listening to the conversation. I'm really just watching LeBron get fucked up.
Okay.
So some time go by.
Yeah.
He get up. Because they closing the bar. So actually, matter of fact, they close at 1 a.m. That's why they was putting the chairs up. She started putting the chairs up with all the other thick bitches. And all of a sudden, he goes to help. Like, you know, he just starts putting the chairs up on the table. So I'm like, oh, like, this is really his bitch. Like, he's a savior. He's a white knight.
Okay.
Because
Mexicans they're pretty cool people.
But it's not even that. It's like, he's willing to do anything for this woman.
Wait, just because she's putting the chairs up?
Nah, but it's just like, you gotta, let me get through the story.
Okay.
This all matters, because these details in hindsight connect. But just on the surface level, when you see like, oh, he's helping to put the chair up, like, nigga, I'm not shaming him for being a gentleman, but this matters later.
Okay.
Because he's going out of his way to service this woman.
Who, in your head, he's trying to get into?
No, I'm thinking it's already his girlfriend.
Okay.
So time goes by, right? He leaves. And like she got him some free food and all that shit. He's like, I'm a pee. And like he gave her like a weird like hug to where it's like he wanted it, but he didn't really know if he could have it. So I was all right, there's something to ride here. You remember that one time?
I know what it is.
You were in Target. You saw a dude and a girl holding each other's hands. And the way she was holding his hand, it was something that was a ride. It was something that's what it's the same situation. It's like he wasn't carrying himself in the proper way. So I was perplexed.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, what is the situation? I started listening. He leave. This is what's happening.
I know. Yep.
Another waiter come up to her. She's like, I've never seen him before. Why haven't you introduced me or like told me about this guy, your man? And she was like, oh no, that's just my friend from high school. We've been friends for years. Every night I have a shift, he comes up here and sees me. Say that again, AJ. I don't know if they heard you. Yeah. Alarming.
Whoa.
Because you gotta think, right? Throughout the night, he's been moving like he's this woman's boyfriend. I've been seeing this shit happen. I'm like, all right, you know, if that's your girl, like that's your girl. It always looked shaky. I was like, God damn, I
can hear the spit slobbering out your mouth. Calm down.
I'm perplexed.
Is there any like hand movements on the back, like anything distinguishing? Like, because I get what you're saying. Like, all right, this is his girlfriend. Like, this is what you're thinking, but
just off initial face value, to the naked eye, the way that they were presented to me was they were in a relationship. When I got there, right, I had actually had 2 orders to pick up at the same location. The first order was ready, so I go up to her. I had to get her attention because she was over there talking to the dude. So I'm like, obviously, all right, you know, they got that thing going. I'm like, hey, Miss Bitch, I need your service over here.
And did you say something regarding?
No, I don't give a fuck about they thing. I'm not even really paying attention yet because I'm thinking I'm in and out this hoe.
Yeah.
So she come over. She's like, here's the food. The other one not ready yet. She immediately goes back over to him. So even more in my brain, I'm like, that's her dude. Like, all right, you know, woo. I'm not stressing this shit. I'm here to get this I'm here to bust these plays. Man.
What if he has autism?
No, he doesn't have autism.
How don't you know?
Because I looked at his face.
I just don't want to say the R word, but what if he's in that
family?
Not.
I saw him talk. I saw his speech pattern. The glasses indicated that he was of high intelligence.
He was just a little weak.
He was a little squeamish to be with a girl that looked like that. So it was a jarring thing. So now I'm like, let me figure this shit out. Long story short, he's playing the long game. They've been friends a couple years removed from high school.
He's not playing any game.
He's not playing. Well, he thinks he has a strategy.
You're right. He's
more so just a bad head.
No,
he's out of the game.
It's one of those things where I think he knows his position. It's like doing crack. You know what I mean? Like, he knows he's not supposed to be off this high, but like, it's the high. Right. That's the sad part. He's in too deep. I'm saying he's fully aware of the position. No, he doesn't think he's playing the game. He has no expectation of even.
No, he's.
Be careful, your mouth might get wet.
You're
getting animated. See, that's what happened to me. that's how what happened to me.
How it slips out. You need to change that styrofoam. But
he's playing for the other man to lose. He's not. He's playing, waiting, hoping that it all goes to shit.
No,
like, it's one of them niggas.
He's not. I'm saying it's almost sadder than that, to where he's submitting to the fact that it's never gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's no fight anymore.
That's really lost the man. That makes it even worse to still be there.
Because he didn't lose the fight. He still has the hope.
There.
His approach is flawed.
No,
it's fear motivated. It's somewhere in there where he doesn't have the authority or the self-respect for himself to really just like
to not get high off of that high.
No, it's not even to not get high, because it's like I don't even know if he's necessarily high. I think he's in a position to where he feels like he's close to achieving the goal. He just doesn't know how to actually grab it. You know, when you're trying to fight somebody in your dream and all your punches are like you can obviously fuck somebody up, but like it's not the same. I think you throwing pillows. It's just it's like the niggas in slow motion.
No matter what you do, you can't connect.
It's not landing.
He got high the first time.
Because of the physics.
He got high the first time, and he's been an addict ever since, trying to reach a high.
So you think she might have gave him some?
He's trying to reach a high that's past that high, which would only entail him actually getting the pussy, which it's never going to happen. But that's why he's like just a lone ranger, just hopeless. That's why I'm saying it.
Here's the kicker. Because I know another situation, and I can't give too many details as to who, because that would just, fuck up the sanctity of this information.
Do I know that?
Nah. No. But
that's funny.
The situation is, it's like there once was a relationship, but there was always a friend. There was a dude or the girl. He was always there. He was always around.
A man friend, yeah.
The boyfriend was cool with him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And they was real tight. It was a friendship that happened. Now, once the boyfriend and girlfriend fall up, this nigga was immediately next in line.
Yep. So it's that type of shit.
So, but see, the situation is, it's like,
that's the same shit I was saying.
It seems like it could be hopeless, but it's niggas who use the playbook to their advantage.
They waiting for the other nigga to fail.
He also didn't go out like this particular guy. He wasn't the I'm your friend, but I secretly deep down want to fuck you. It was that probably, but he didn't carry himself that way.
So
He made it seem real genuine.
I don't even think he made it seem genuine. I think it was actually genuine. You can both want to be somebody's friend and want to fuck them.
You can.
That's possible.
At that point, as
a dude,
at that point as a dude, it's almost as sad as like edging yourself. Like, why are you edging yourself, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, just bust. And by bust, I mean either A.
God damn.
Just bust. And by A, I mean
Stop saying it.
either like, it's funny. Either blowing it up, just quite literally like, bitch, suck my dick, or I'm out the door. Or, which won't work, or
so why say
you just the other one is not getting the pussy regardless. He's not getting the coochie. That's the whole point, dog.
But the thing is, he might. That's what's crazy.
What if he got it in the past?
Okay, let's put it like this. If y'all was in this position.
We don't know any of the context. All I know is the 40 minutes of people watching. Now I observed at a Hooters bar at 1 a.m. That's all I had to give you.
If I was in this position, right? If he's watching this, if this is a LOI, which y'all should be commenting down below now, hashtag.
Hopefully we have some next week.
But
if you're in a similar predicament, give us your specific details.
Yeah. But if I was in this position, if I had to wait any time for some coochie, I'm not waiting more than like, year and a half. So in that year and a half,
what are you doing in that year and a half?
In that year and a half, right? Right. 6 months, maybe 4 months is probably like, all right, I'm too scared, I'm too pussy. But then like very shortly after, the rest of that time, I'm doing the most drastic shit. So if I was him, he should be taking her out to like putt-putt golf and shit. Not meeting her at 1 a.m. at night.
But with a genetic specimen like you, I'm surprised bitches aren't just coming to you butt naked already.
I'm talking about if I'm in position of him, Tony.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You're saying if you were like, if you had all of his
if he was a modern man.
If you were squeamish.
If I was a mere mortal like this nigga, this is what I would do.
Right.
But it doesn't work that way.
Right.
But women do just pull their panties down and I just, handle business. Eat the coochie. That's what happens.
See, you eat pussy now. You change it.
What are you talking about? I've never been scared to say I eat coochie. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that.
Lauren.
You don't know me.
Lauren.
You don't know me.
Go through your mental Rolodex.
I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I can't put my finger on it.
We haven't had that
You
many.
made fun of me for being good at eating pussy.
I think so. I think so.
Never happened.
That happened.
That's never
3 episodes ago.
That's a random number, but it's happened.
This is what I'm saying.
Now,
at the house.
Now the time frame is lost. I don't know. I don't believe that, but
you made fun of niggas for eating good pussy.
I probably argue that I'm better.
But how far do you think this man has gotten? You think she's kissed him once?
Better question.
I don't think he's grabbed the titty, dog. And
Not even.
Like a fun titty grab, that's like the low. That's the low end of what it should be.
You know what the thing is? Like, we gotta just completely paint the picture because we don't have many details. She works at Hooters. Like, imagine one day she just at the crib, she about to go in for a shift, and she turned around, she's like, hey, is this too much in the crack of my ass? And he's like, I don't know what to do. It's stunned. It's like, that's his opportunity to like, bitches.
Is she doing that on purpose?
You see what I'm saying?
But that's the position.
If she's doing it with that intention.
She knows that she's doing it on purpose.
If she's doing it with that intention, that was the lie for you to like put the finger in the butt, I guess.
But it's one of those
things. She finds it like cute.
But she's a bad person and he's a pussy. You get what I mean? Like,
no, she's
she might not be that bad of a
girl. And he's not picking up on the social cues because he hasn't went through the proper training.
If a girl is waiting 5 years, right, for the time to happen, like the fact that she hasn't gone like, look, like I've been trying to like give you social cues for like 5-4 years, you know what I mean, to just take it, you know what I mean? Like,
that's
what
the thing.
Fuck?
That's the thing, right? She's probably in a weird predicament to where she's probably been for these 4 years been fucking dudes that are the antithesis of what he is, the exact opposite. The niggas that are probably at Hooters at 4 a.m. instead of 1 a.m. because he has a bedtime. You understand what I'm saying? With the real hooligans, she's fucking them niggas, hoping that he can get a glimpse of that hooliganism and still keep his soft squeamish nature.
Why are you?
I promise.
Why do you?
I know what she wants because she wouldn't red shirt.
You know what she wants?
She wouldn't red shirt him for this long if that wasn't the case.
You know what she wants, nigga.
She
You don't know.
wants a happy medium of what he is and what the hooligans at 4 a.m. are capable of.
Nah, their relationship has changed. Whatever their dynamic is, it's changed. Because now she's at Hooters and he's coming in. She wants the money and she wants the relationship. That's it.
Says she want Urkel and Stefan. Nigga, come on, man. Fuck out of here.
She's there for the good tip that nigga gives her.
You don't know women. That's exactly what women want.
I'm not saying, but in him,
they want a jack of all trades,
but they don't want to build it. Like you're saying, like the bitch is building it.
Yeah, nah, they don't want to build it.
Can you bring up the logic shit? But
yeah, for sure. Sorry,
it's a lot of tough love. It's a lot of tough love. And in more news about tough love, Logic is talking about his history. Did y'all know he has a podcast?
Something like that.
So,
oh yeah, he's a podcast with his father. Right?
I don't know if it's going to be a continuing thing for the rest of the year.
Is this his black dad? Is he trying to prove he's black to us?
Not in this one,
okay.
But there is a clip about that, and I guess it kind of proves that he's black. So his white mother was calling him the N-word continuously, almost like religiously, like, hey, you know, Igor, you know what I mean?
Well, what was he wearing?
Shit, I don't know. Like probably
some gold fangs.
Yeah, I was about to say snapbacks and loose fitted clothing.
Fitted that's still
something
oversized.
that resembles an Igor. Yeah. But let's just play this. Let's see how he still hasn't gotten past this trauma.
So for those of you out there who don't know, because I would really love to discuss this, but I'm going to ask you about a specific situation and then we can get into the rest of it. My mother, Terry Lee Miller, who was married, I don't know, 3-4 times, all to black men with systemic racism built into her. You know, my mother used to call me a nigger. Did you know that, Dad?
Yeah, but you want to know something? She never called me one.
She called me that. And you know who else she called that? My sisters and Jesse and my brother. That's deep.
Wow, that is deep.
Yeah, and you know what?
Especially when I'm black. And
he's lying. I don't believe him. This is bullshit.
You don't believe?
I don't believe
who lies about this?
I don't.
So he just wanted to say the word and free.
Nigga, nah.
Like he just wanted to say the word.
I think he's trying to feel like a minority.
That's what the overall sentiment has been.
I think he's trying to like, hey, I've been victimized by white people, just like you. And even, you know what's even wicked about it? He combined the white man's plight with the black man's plight, right? Because white dudes usually hate their mothers. So he combined my white mother is a bad person with, and she's also racist. So he's literally black and white.
He's showing you his true colors. He's not trying to be anything outside of him. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's a real nigga. He's telling the truth, Tone. How are you not gonna believe a nigga telling him, like, nigga, what? If I was Logic and I told you this and you was like, I don't believe you. Like, nigga, you don't believe I'm telling you my mother used to call me the N-word?
Why did it take you this long to say this?
He said it before.
Okay. When did he say it?
Other interviews and stuff.
And coming from another black white dude like you,
it makes sense.
I got to take his word.
It makes
for
sense.
He should know.
And
who you talking about? Oh,
you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Nigga forgot his race because it's Black History Month.
Also, how much
I'm proud
does Logic's mom like black dudes if she's choosing the most light-skinned niggas to possibly procreate with?
You can understand. So
if you squinting him, he could be Roger Goodell or whatever that nigga's name is.
If you,
I say it right, Lauren?
You did.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to disrespect people's mothers, but it is fair to call her a racist whore. 4 or 5 marriages and you're racist.
Logic said it first, so it's okay. She is a womanizing slut, but it might be the black man's fault. We got to go back to her first black escapade.
I think
he might have set her up for failure.
I don't want to assume, but I could have sworn he said the last one or like the first few was African, and the very
purely black.
I know of a couple African relationships, and they're both horrible.
A word? Wait, what?
Oh,
I know about like 2 of the African relationships that I know that are close to me. Like,
what are some of the, not the details, but like what are some of like the characteristics of that?
Explain. Why are they horrible?
Basically, somebody that I know, their mother has history with African men.
Okay, and their mother's not African.
Their mother's not African.
Got you. That's what I missed, I think.
My bad. Should explain. Thank you. But as to your question, nigga, I mean, I don't want to just put, bad things on Africans, but it's like every single one of her marriages, ass whoopings, depression.
Well, Suicidal thoughts.
Ass whoopings.
Yo, he turned a Puerto Rican woman into a black woman.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now she's Puerto Rican, but fuck it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but seriously though, and like you gotta understand. But that's
crazy.
That's some real shit. Like and she's only been with African dudes. They're fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So. Fuck all the
first
egg bowls,
dude
man.
might have fucked her up for the rest of them. So now she don't even know what's good for
But
her.
I don't even like the fact that you said that. Like it's Black History Month. You like nigga, she's being racist. You caping for her. Whole lover.
How was his? It all depends on the intentions of his mother, and there's no hoes to love in the situation.
So what do you think the intention was to call her son nigga?
Like tough love.
If she looked at her black son and knew, like he was just into basketball and his favorite person was 𝙿𝙾𝚳𝚃 growing up.
She's getting him used to Utah.
No, but listen,
Fuck
listen,
you,
no,
nigga.
listen,
Fuck
listen,
outta here,
listen,
nigga.
listen. Here's the theory, and you're gonna make me forget it. Almost forget it.
My bad.
He's looking up to 𝙿𝙾𝚳 and all these things that she knows he can't be because he takes after her fairer skin. She could have had a light-skinned kid that came out like a Steph Curry or maybe a J. Cole, but that didn't happen. So she sees this complex in the child and she's like, I have to give him the black experience. By any means.
By any means necessary. He has to know what he's going to grow up with.
He has to know what adversity he will face for being an African-American Caucasian.
He has to know his position.
Yeah, at the bottom. She put him right in this fucking place.
I mean, look, man, that's why it's tough love. I mean,
that sounds racist now.
Yeah, no, I'm playing.
It could.
I don't actually mean that.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Did he have anything else to say about it? And his dad don't seem too upset.
Yeah, just
his
hit
dad
play.
low-key like, yeah, I knew this bitch was crazy when I put some dick in her.
You know, she never
But
called.
all her other baby daddies is what? They're all black. Before we get into all that, so
Yeah, Tourette's? What are all these ticks?
what the fuck was I finna
I'm
say?
gonna say hi to all you Logic fans out there.
Hey, they about to be your fans, Daddy. We finna do this album together, but
Daddy,
we're not gonna
pause.
get in. We don't want to talk about
Pause.
too
About
much.
that.
Quick
We don't
pause.
want to talk.
Yeah, that was weird. But
Pause.
about the album, him doing the album. So there was another video about basically they were explaining a conversation that they had off camera about his father asking for $850,000. And Logic basically was
He
like,
just asked for $1 million.
weird, right? I guess that's how much. Whatever he wanted called. I guess he gave him the exact number. But Logic, he was like, yeah, Dad, I love you, and I just felt some type of way about it. And to kind of mend that, Logic's whole point was like, we could do an album together, give you some publishing rights, you know what I'm saying, and we can make some money together the right way.
He gave his dad a job. So
You know
all
what I
the
mean?
years of him giving his white son an allowance, Daddy asked for $850,000 and he can't get it.
I mean, you make it put it like that, but
It's
I
kind
mean,
of fucked up.
it depends.
It's kind of fucked up.
It depends
He
on.
was obviously in his life enough to do a podcast with him.
It depends on the father you have, right? Because like, shout out to Big Hit. I've been following that nigga. Big Hit.
Yeah, I've been
not
following
only
that nigga
is
too
he
when I
funny,
mentioned this,
he's like unintentionally funny,
Yeah.
obviously, but he's also just a real nigga. Like he got out. He didn't ask his son for nothing but a beat and maybe like a couple radio placements. You know what I'm saying? As far like, yo, just get me on the radio in the morning. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Which is where I bang hard, I bang that. Like that's all. That's how all that shit came from.
Yeah.
So it depends on the nigga at hand you're talking to. Logic's father is probably exactly why we see this Logic, and not his mother. Like his mother is what's making him, yeah, like you said, like black.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
His father might be the worst nigga in his life.
He looks just like his father, and his father's.
I didn't know she was calling me that. Like, nigga, it's your son. You didn't know that? Yeah, this nigga is terrible.
Yeah, it's crack.
Crack.
That changes everything. When your father is on butter, you can't expect him to have the. You can't expect him to know what your mother's calling you in the household, nigga. Fuck. He's too busy getting it by any means.
So,
did he have anything else to say on this?
Nah.
This is just the money part that he was talking about.
Oh yeah, let's fucking.
Logic and his dad.
I believe so. We're gonna find out.
Yes, you did. You asked me for $850,000.
Oh yeah, well that right.
What I'm saying is, we ain't fucking with none of that shit. I am so happy, honored,
Who
and
is
blessed. The
Who
fact
is this
that
guy?
That's
Who
a nigga,
is
right?
this?
That's a nigga, right?
But that's not who we were introduced to.
We ain't fucking with that. Like, this is what I'm like.
And he's talking to his dad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the part though. Why you talking to your pops like that?
Nah, because we ain't fucking with that. You've never had a nigga, not let alone your father, ask you for $850,000.
Never.
Exactly.
Nobody would fuck with me like that.
Like what? Like that?
That.
Ain't likely like
I don't
that.
have it.
$850,000.
But the thing is, I've always been that person. Who is this guy? I don't see the same nigga that was introduced talking about bleep this, Lauren, the mulatto struggle.
You're bleeping.
Yeah, because I'm smart.
A lotto.
You're stupid. Yeah.
That's safe.
Okay, that's safe.
We're talking about the
Safe.
lottery.
We're going to have to add it to the bad words list. But the thing is, this is not the guy. Didn't he have an interview that went kind of viral on Genius because he was just being extremely corny, for lack of better terms? Like
But
he was the nerdiest person possible. There was something that went viral about this.
But you saying that, like, that's logic. Like, we could go.
That's my point. That's logic. Who is this?
Right.
It's a nigga.
This is Little
character,
Romeo.
nigga.
We ain't fucking with none of that.
It's a dude who's amending with his father about $850,000, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I think we underestimate probably his upbringing. You know what I mean? Like what he was actually experiencing. You get what I'm saying? Like he's a nigga.
I respect my
treated.
dad too much though.
To not give him $850,000.
Nah, even if I had it and I had to say no, I wouldn't say it like that.
Hey, was your father in your life?
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
Oh,
but
hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. We're skipping over something very crucial. His crackhead father asking for $850,000.
Yes,
nigga, that was obvious after the.
I didn't make that connection.
If that wasn't obvious after I
forgot about that.
Found out
that's
his
true.
father was a crackhead. His crackhead father asked for almost $1 million.
That's true.
And like even
now, if your mom's on crack, you give her $2 million.
And put it like this.
Also true.
It doesn't matter.
No,
you give her $2 million.
You've never had a crack whore.
That's my mom.
Never had a crack whore mom.
Yeah, but if she was
What are
on
you
crack,
talking about?
I would give her the money, the $2 million, not to buy the crack, but
what?
Just so she's not a broke crackhead.
What you think she's gonna buy?
She can get a lot of house and air conditioning along with the crack. There's no such thing as $2 million worth of crack. El Chavo doesn't even have a room full of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna find equity in the company with the
I didn't
$2
say
million
all that,
fucking
but she
give
can
her
get an apartment
instead of crack
and smoke her crack inside.
She's gonna find the fastest way to buy crack.
She's not gonna have to do the strange on the street for crack, which is the result of a lot of crackheads.
Which is a result of how you get a logic, who's a black man in a white body.
No, that's not true.
You
Is not true.
You get the point.
That is not true. He's transracial. He's got some type of dysmorphia.
You want to know what this
He's
is?
changed a little bit, bro.
Nah, bro. He's like
playing it up.
He's no different.
That part.
He's playing it up.
Lauren's playing it down.
Nah, for real. Like, come on, listen to it again, bro.
That we came to a realization. I can give you publishing on a song and we can make records together and talk about real shit together and talk about the things that we have gone through, what you put me through. And when I had this fucking realization, Dad, just last night, as you asking me for money, I was like, this is crazy. $1 million. Yes,
We
you did.
don't
You asked me for
understand their relationship, right?
That back half.
And you gotta understand.
Yeah, it sounded like he was about to call him a bitch.
Because he's getting angry. Like, nigga, you was on crack, nigga. You asking me for money?
Yeah. That's never a good
He
recipe.
probably, and the funny thing is, his dad has probably never asked him, like, Logic, can you give me some love? But he asked him for $850,000. You fucking crackhead. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem.
Love doesn't get you high.
This is what I'm
I
saying.
need butter.
Yeah.
Butter gets you to where you need to be. But
so much type of love. This is what love is. Love is bad, the good, the crack, the fat. The fat black woman we was just watching earlier.
Yeah, the fat black woman who popped a hymen too young. When is Father's
Riding a
Day?
bicycle.
Yeah. Well, when is Father's Day?
Yeah, when is Father's Day? When is that?
Somebody try to guess. Don't look it up.
March 13th.
June, nigga?
Yeah.
March 13th.
And you had a father in
it's
your
March
life.
13th?
And you loved your dad.
Yeah, fuck
March
out of here.
All right, my fault. I thought it was June.
Well, I don't know. I'm guessing.
It's just not in
May,
June.
my
It's
fault.
not
I
in
thought it was
June.
May. I thought it was May.
It's just not
It's
in
May.
June.
It's May. It's May.
It's May?
Let's find out.
Google it.
Fuck.
Oh, it's June. Son of a bitch. Got you.
Shit.
No,
Nigga, it's dead middle of June.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it is. It is.
Well, hey, look at that. And I didn't have a father in my life, so I shouldn't know.
Goddamn, Lauren, you an immaculate son.
Yeah. This the June?
What I said, March?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his shit early.
Yeah. That's how it be.
But you know,
Yeah.
in other motherfucking news, I don't want to talk about love. Go to the Frankenstein's monster link, Lauren. Have y'all niggas seen this shit? So
I have not.
George Leon the creator of the switch for the Glock, right? He's recently come out and he's realized that he's Frankenstein. He's created a monster that he's ashamed of. Let's hear him speaking for himself.
I seen this shit.
You have seen this?
Yeah.
This is the nigga that made the Glock?
He made the switch.
The switch, excuse me. Because the nigga who made the Glock is...
He owns the patent for one of the most advanced killing machines known to man currently.
Yeah, he damn sure does.
He made sure that it worked, and he dry fired it, and then he looked at me in a serious way, like he told me, "Hey, Jorge, I suggest you to keep this as a curiosity and not work on this anymore." And I took like oh, yeah.
Lauren, I apologize. That is not what we should have been watching. But it's all right though, because
that's
that's gonna warm you up for understanding his action. I just sent it to your DM though.
Okay, 10-4.
But it is it's funny how like that happens, you know what I mean, when somebody creates something this fucking
somebody creates a weapon of not mass destruction, but just a weapon of very capable destruction. They
everybody has a line, like the atomic bomb dude, like I am destruction, like I am life, I am death. You know what I mean? This fucking Mexican dude, is he Mexican?
Foreign for sure. It's hard to say what his real intent was in creating this, because it's like you can't say he didn't want people to not die because he was making a weapon.
Right.
But at the same time,
he wasn't making this.
He might not want people to die over Jordans.
But he was making this to save more people's lives.
He didn't make this
more
with the
rapid
intentions of niggas in Chicago just using them and disposing of them like fucking, I don't know, pistachios.
And a big problem, I don't know if this is true. Somebody in the comments that's like really deep in the dark web tell me. But allegedly, like Alibaba, like China, they were like a big reason why there's so many switches over here. Not only is like niggas over here just 3D print them.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
But it's a lot of there was a point in time where you could just buy a batch of them off of Alibaba because it was some nigga manufacturing them. So it's like all of that shit. That's how, you know, a lot of switches came over here.
I wonder when his movie is coming out.
But you can really point. I mean, sorry to all, you know, the Chinese people, but it's a lot of bad shit you could point back to China, nigga.
Yeah,
drugs.
Yeah.
Like, if you go back far enough, like you could point it back to China.
Yeah.
And that could be, you know, just I guess the gossip I'm seeing. You feel me? But
yeah, you might just be seeing a bunch of Chinese propaganda. A lot of Chinese.
No, American propaganda.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But let's see his words, because this nigga's kind of insane.
I find that it's part of the problem.
How do you feel about the proliferation of this device now? They're in every major city in the world.
I feel very bad. I am sad about that. I would like to do something in order to fix the problem. But I can see the fixing of the problem very difficult in the short term, talking in the short term. I find that it's part of the problem.
I think
how do you...
This nigga got hit with a stupid switch. This nigga can't talk.
Yeah, I think he's just having a hard time translating it into English. But overall,
I feel bad. You don't feel bad, nigga. You made millions off of it. Shut up.
He can feel bad.
You don't fucking feel bad.
Whose fault is it that this is a problem?
Let's be honest. Some, like, let's just say, like, foreign dude. Most people probably don't care about, like, all the bad things that are being done with it, because it's like we're the ones that are doing bad with it. We're the ones being affected. You know what I mean? And by we, I mean black people. So, like, to say that this nigga truly cares, you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. There's only he can have a level of empathy for the situation, but the fact that it's not happening in his backyard means that it doesn't really relate to him. So he can feel bad from afar. Like when you watch the commercial to donate 25 cents to the cats and the African children.
You look up his net worth too while we talking.
You feel bad for the moment until the bounty commercial comes on, and then you just looking at some white woman's cleavage and forget all about that African.
That's what I mean.
That's hungry as shit
that's
right
in
now.
Chirac.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you care from afar.
And how do you think this? How does We need a gunsmith in the comments. How does that work? If I make an attachment specifically made for a gun or a company, is there like a licensing deal that enacts forever? Or is it just...
Anytime you make any type of invention,
or
you should get a patent for it, which he has. He owns the patent for the technology. It's kind of like the intellectual property.
But I wonder if he got the green light from Glock, or did he start making it and it was like, hey, Glock, your gun doesn't do this, but with this attachment it can. But
I'm sure it happened that way, the latter, for sure. But I don't know.
Can't be him.
What you mean it can't be him?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, George Leon.
No.
His net worth is only $1.1 million, and that's,
That's
just
a lie.
what this website says. I don't know how reputable it is, but
I'm looking for George A, right?
Actually,
I don't know his middle name.
Yeah, George A.
And I don't know. It all depends.
It's probably something cool as shit like Anthony.
Because most people probably have switches illegally. They're not like the official ones. So his net worth could be like actually low.
Oh, yeah.
So, well,
they're all technically, but like he's saying that there's ones that are being 3D printed in somebody's basement right now that has nothing to do with him. He's not getting no profit from that.
Because it's not his
it's not his brand.
But that's what I was saying. Like the gun world is like weird as fuck. Shout out to 10 Cell Phones if you don't know who he is. Charlotte rapper, Charlotte legend. But he's a gun
nigga
fanatic.
For sure.
And if you want,
he
you
has
can go
charges to prove it.
you can go to 10 real gun running shit. But you can go to his IG page, 10 Cell Phones. He was recently at a gun convention, like in tanks and shit. Like, yeah, this is nice. Some good weight to it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
He's fetishizing these women.
Bro,
these
that
weapons.
shit crazy.
And
shout out to 10
There's a
Cell Phones,
dude that watches the podcast. He has a YouTube channel. He posts shorts where he has like a bunch of guns and shit. Shout out to that nigga. Because when you said if there's a gunsmith in the comments, there actually is.
Oh shit.
It's just one dude. Shout out to his page. If I could remember the name, we pull it up.
Yeah.
Because he be playing with guns and shit.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like I might have to see if I can find that shit.
He playing with rockets.
Yeah, literally. But what did he just pull up?
I was still trying to find his specific net worth, but it's a George Leon. He's not.
And you
really
want to know
popping up.
why you're probably not going to be able to find it? Because it's one of the most what's it called? Like devious industries. Like he's probably getting paid a lot more underhanded, under the table than he is
Government
officially.
contracts. You might not have to make those public. I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
Who knows?
Fuck it. But
Gunsmith nigga, please tell us.
Yeah, nah, he definitely knows for sure. He can write us a nice little soliloquy in the comments.
But more about love. Or have y'all seen
You Have Changed.
Could have been fuck you.
Yeah, he's gay.
Have y'all seen Could Have Been Records, the TV show?
Could have been records. You talking about
the
Drewski
trailer?
The Drewski joint.
So he's coming out with like a bad boys club, to where basically he's Diddy, and like niggas are competing for $50,000. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds strange.
It's
a good idea.
And it's.
Would you auditioned?
I mean, no. You'll probably be a good fit.
I'm pulling.
Oh shit, we had some LOIs.
No, fuck.
Where the
How long
fuck did
have you
these
been
come from?
We can still get them though. We can get them after this.
Nah, yeah,
Later.
nah.
It's
But
later
I'm
in the show.
surprised that they there because I checked a couple days ago. I ain't seen nothing.
It's probably on a different video.
But
we don't really have to watch this honestly. But
why'd you bring it up? What happened?
It was just there. It was open
in Black News.
Yeah,
Today.
it was a Black News.
Nigga, speaking of Black News, because I remember your goofy ass, and I was gonna see how long this bit was gonna last. He said he was gonna do a black fact for every podcast, or like every episode we gonna have a black fact. And I noticed that he boosted on that, so I did it for him.
What? So you see how he can't just be like he has to diminish another black man for him to be great. That's the
blackest thing to do. Crabs in the barrel.
This is the blackest thing to do.
Yo, chill
Think
out.
about it.
Yeah.
Not black.
You see what I'm saying?
But Lauren, can you Google Anna M. Mansion?
You can't even say it right. What does she do?
She's the inventor of the pastry fork. Now, on first glance,
Were you cooking?
Listen, on first glance, this might seem like a minor feat, but you gotta understand, right? This happened in a time where black people weren't even allowed to cook.
We were the only ones cooking in the kitchen.
We weren't allowed to cook for pleasure. You gotta think, right? Pastries? That's not a part of the food pyramid. That is a dessert. That is a side quest.
You don't think
slave
niggas was
life doesn't
eating?
give you a lot of time to go and eat muffins, nigga.
You don't think it was niggas eating baguettes?
You think it was niggas eating baguettes in slavery? The fact that you think that happened is it's preposterous. What are you?
It was
like,
niggas.
You sounded real Cuban right now, nigga.
No, it was definitely a couple niggas somewhere eating some pastries and baguettes.
Not pastries,
for sure.
just a piece of bread somewhere, maybe. But like, you know,
you Jamaican. Your family wasn't even here until a couple months ago, nigga.
What are you talking about?
What are you saying? Lauren has been a citizen of this
fuck
fine
outta here,
country
nigga.
for some time now.
Some time,
Yeah,
nigga.
for some fucking time now.
There's, I mean,
but I'm saying,
defend your status.
well, no, I ain't worried about that.
Lauren gets on
an
airplanes. He's allowed to move.
Wait, what?
Like, we got on a plane with you. Like,
Yeah.
that means he's allowed to maneuver. He's got his paperwork in order.
Yeah.
Because if he
that
was
part.
really an alien, he wouldn't be able to use a spaceship.
Dude, what else you know about him?
About her? That's it. Pastry fork. But apparently she had a career as an educator.
I wonder how you know that.
It says it right there on the Wikipedia.
Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Uh-huh.
How many black facts do you have today, nigga?
She went to Nantucket High School.
Yeah, one of the first segregated schools in all of America.
Nigga don't
I mean,
even say that. I was
desegregated.
reading. I was trying to look for. I was like, this nigga didn't even read that shit.
Because I just assumed it
Fuck
happened.
out of here.
Nigga,
You
she
just
made the
lied.
pastry fork. She had to fucking
Went through
the
some
color
trials
barrier.
and
Yeah.
tribulations.
So how has that tool evolved?
I don't. He doesn't.
It
He hasn't
had
used
to
it.
because it's been perfect since its conception.
When have you?
You see that blueprint?
I've never even seen that.
Nigga, when they made a fork, the fork doesn't have updated technology. It's still a fork. It's been perfect since its inception.
What's the new one? Can you just type in the new version of
Just
that?
Google pastry fork and see what pop up because it's going to do the modern version. But I'm telling you, black women made history.
Well, of course, black women always make history. They're the birth of.
There's a black woman
But-
in every piece of equipment in the studio potentially.
There's forks. Three prong forks and shit.
Did you did pastry fork?
Yep.
This bitch created forks.
3 prong though. Guess.
That can't be the same utensil.
She
It
was
has
a
different
blacksmith.
purposes. That's another good
What was the
one.
black man who actually made this? That she took the blueprints to.
He was probably Dominican.
He was African American.
I doubt it. At this point in time,
Yeah, he was already
this is
African
the-
we
American.
couldn't read. How could we weld?
That's
What was
the-
you saying?
I was gonna say, well, why couldn't she have made it?
Yeah, he done it. And you supposed to be the person that supports black women the
Yeah,
most. That's
come
what
on.
pissed me off about you
That's
niggas.
crazy.
Y'all just get on.
Yo, stop. Oh, you talking about niggas like him? My fault. Go ahead.
Yeah,
continue.
but you too, because you.
But you see how you see how like an accident just happened.
Literally, it was that.
Trying to talk shit.
Trying to piggyback.
That's crazy.
You see how this
They're
shit?
almost caught up in the web.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was about to say. But overall, shout out to this powerful black woman.
Shout out.
There's a lot more of you today. You just don't get your credit, and LOI is gonna do his best to shine light on you. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say LOI. I'm gonna say Tone Groove, and sometimes Lauren. But Jay
He's black,
Nobles
too.
for the most part is just grandstanding morally.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah,
The man who invented the stoplight was also black, just so you know.
literally the man who invented damn it,
Peanut
what's it
butter.
called in shoes? I think the sole of your shoes, right?
The insole?
Nigga, don't
The
look at me.
insole.
I'm not Google.
Okay.
A black man is. I remember Bill Cosby in his special. He was like, "There's a black man in your shoe." I just forgot what part. He might have been
He's
the
the
first
per-
person to create the aglet. What does it say, Lauren? What did you even research?
Who invented the shoe
Who
insoles?
invented shoe insoles? The first recorded use of art supposed.
Oh shit.
Everett H.
Yo,
Dunbar.
so Jumanji was had some real shit in it. Y'all remember Jumanji?
Yeah.
When they was at the factory, the original one, Robin Williams.
There's some white guy.
When they were, it's a white guy.
The one I just looked up. But yeah, sorry. Continue.
But what was you saying?
But I could have sworn in the movie it was about some black dude inventing the shoe sole in that movie.
Bro, I promise you, I've heard that before. That's a real thing.
Or maybe like the modern like iteration of the shoe, or some like Nike shoe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably a black dude that made the Zoom boost in Nike shoes now.
And it's gonna be so hard to find him. Well, because they all had white names back then. So even if he was black, his name was like, you know.
And they probably tried to erase this history. You know, they like to put white out on all of our accomplishments. But
yeah, they're good at that.
What is this thing? What is this love?
So this is it's an unfortunate thing.
Can you go to that link that says love, Lauren?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and you know, this is probably like a unfortunate topic to, you know, kind of end it on, but this is what love is, right? It's, you know, it's the good with the ugly. So this woman, right, she helped this homeless dude on TikTok, gave him some money, gave him a place to stay, gave him some food, probably washed his ass, you know, did all that, right? What you would do for a homeless dude if you're trying to give him the package of what a regular human life is. So with that, she drops the TikTok video. It turns out the homeless dude who's being paraded is like the psychopath in a sense. He's just kind of going on the terror in the homeless community. I thought that it was one kind of funny, just a little bit, but it also shows you like, because the woman who was alleged like to be the victim, or who knows about like
the Good Samaritan that got burned,
because she's in the homeless community, she was like all mad
She
about
lived
it.
there,
She was
or-
like, yeah, and you'll hear her talking about it. She was like, I just couldn't believe watching him get this. It hurt me. And I'm like, like, yeah, he's a bad person, but you know what I mean? It's like, you mad at love?
Oh, fuck. Play this video.
Let's watch it.
The man in that viral TikTok video goes by Alonzo. Tonight, I
Alonzo.
exclusively spoke with a
That's a
woman
good
who
name.
says
Sound
years
like
ago
a
here in
fleecer.
D.C., he beat her up when she was homeless, and now she's only sharing the harrowing details with Fox 5. The attack was caught on camera, and we want to warn you, it may be difficult to watch. This is exclusive video you will only see on Fox
Pause.
5. Police say Alonzo...
What the fuck are they?
Is this it?
They're homeless.
Like,
Oh,
so
okay.
the woman that's helping the homeless dude is also homeless?
No, this is what I was saying. So this is what he's done. This is what he's capable of.
Okay, this is the past.
And this is why, like, just play it.
This is track record. Okay, I see.
𝙿𝙾𝚃 put a scarf over the victim's head while she was sleeping outside
Yeah, this
Foundry
isn't the funny
United
part.
Methodist Church. Then he started punching her face and body for several minutes. The brutal assault happened in June 2020
this on
on
Fox.
Peachtree in Northwest D.C.
I'm speechless. I do not understand how a human being can act like this. He's a sociopath. He
That's
does
her?
not have a sense of remorse.
Yes.
The victim, who wants to remain anonymous for safety reasons, says she woke up at the hospital not remembering what exactly happened to her. She's sharing these photos of the aftermath. Is this the man who assaulted you?
Yep.
The victim claims Hebron is known as a violent and dangerous person in the homeless community. That's why she says watching this viral TikTok video is triggering.
I've been struggling since then. I'm an alcoholic in recovery. Last week was my 18 months anniversary. And the last 2 days, yeah, I came close. I didn't because he's not worth it.
After an hour,
However, she does not fault the young lady for trying to help.
Seeing this nigga happy almost got her back into being an alcoholic.
That's
Now,
understandable.
granted, he you know, beats women in their sleep, attacks people, you know, might be a thief, a scoundrel.
Nah, this is the type of shit to make you worship the devil.
If, like,
'Cause you gotta
yeah,
think,
yeah,
right?
because if you,
She, in her homeless approach, she obviously seems to be real hospitable. She seems to be more communal than he is. She's not going around savagely beating niggas and stealing resources from other homeless people.
Yeah.
She just living her own homeless life.
Honorable.
There's a code to being a hobo.
It's honorable.
And some niggas don't really follow it. There's a gentleman's approach to it because you got to think we're all in this together.
And then there's a monster, not monster, but there's a survival of the fittest approach to it.
Yeah, and a lot of homeless niggas are very conniving and grimy. It can get that way.
Yeah.
And he's just going around. She wasn't even doing nothing. She was just sleeping. He come, gets savagely beat. Then a couple of weeks later, he's getting a hobo makeover on Twitter. On TikTok. He got
Haircut.
rewarded for being a bad person.
Yeah.
That would make anybody worship the devil.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate. And I don't think...
Because what's being good for?
I don't think he hasn't had like any punishment since then. I don't believe, but like
the
yeah,
caption
like
said he got 400,000 through GoFundMe.
yeah, like a lot.
The
of
nigga's
fucking money.
up now. He's better than us.
He's up. You know how
Lord,
many?
imagine all you had to do was to give up your home, live in the alleyway for a few years, beat the shit out of people, and then everything will be okay.
Sounds a little too stressful.
Nah, but think about this.
Yeah.
Hold on. But think about this proposition, right? 3 years, homeless. You got to whoop people's asses, and at the end of that 3 years, you get $500,000.
Majority women.
It's not
too.
enough. It's not enough.
It depends on what situation I'm in.
It's not enough for 300 for 3 years.
And you're not going to be the same person.
3 years is a long time.
You're not going to be the same person you was at the beginning. At the end,
You will have a feral
your habits are
mindset.
going to change.
Yeah.
Once you get the money, you're going to do like the craziest shit with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to use the money properly anymore because of how much I've changed.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what if in those 3 years you remain focused? You became the leader of all the homeless people. and you
Clearly, I
started
was
them-
not focused because you talking about in
This
that
would,
world.
matter
Okay,
of
go
fact,
ahead.
this is what I would do.
He talking about The Walking Dead.
This is what I would do. Right?
What?
I would go into being homeless with the approach of running for election. I want to be the homeless representation for all of America, right? So I can start a small militia and
Okay.
make it larger. Then once I get my 400,000, I now have funding for my small society.
Okay, so you want to like
You think 400,000 is enough for a small nigga?
We're
That's
homeless, nigga. You got to think.
You wanna
for
march for equal
years
rights.
of our life, we were used to living with nothing. I'm not saying we're gonna move to apartments, but we just not like eating out the garbage no more.
Have you talked to homeless people?
Yeah, few of them.
So
That's not gonna be-
you think
yeah.
what?
You think these niggas can be
Army.
organized, nigga?
Like what type of army do you think you're gonna have?
He who lacks faith will never achieve his goals.
And your second in command is gonna be on crack.
Not necessarily. You don't know that. You got
That's
to
the
pick your
thing.
second
That's
in
the
command.
odds.
That's the thing
Nah,
about
that's
being
my core gesture. But
being the top of anything. You have to have others around who can lead the others too.
nigga, Scar was an evil lion that had a pack of hyenas. You know how hard hyenas are to get into a herd?
Yeah, they was
It's
always,
possible.
They was always fucking up.
You
too.
got to think.
What are you talking about?
You got to think. Homeless people already have a herd mentality.
People.
All I got to do
Yeah.
is outsmart them, and I'm in control of the herd. He who has the stick controls the herd.
You're gonna out
Be the shepherd. I'll be the savior.
for 300. You doing all that for 400,000?
That's what I'm saying.
Just to give it away to your
400,000.
homeless friends. Like,
yo,
But it's beyond that. It's beyond that at that
Fuck
point.
outta
what else
here.
would you do for
It's beyond
400,000?
that at that
How
point.
you gonna like give them money? Like what
Evil
if
shit, I guess.
like what if they don't have a phone or a GoFundMe to like or a Cash App to give them money?
Nigga, we're homeless.
Yeah, what are you willing to go
we
through
live
for
on
this type of
dollars
money?
and cents. I just need 400,000 in cash.
You could
I would
probably
rather-
really in pennies.
you could probably like be a car salesman and apply that same amount of effort into like doing that
It's not
Yes.
as fun.
and make a lot more
It's
money.
not as fun.
and still have shelter.
It's nowhere
Yeah.
near as fun.
You've never been a salesman.
I sell shit all the time on this podcast.
You don't sell shit.
Yeah.
Sell a while, nigga.
Wild a lot.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
But that will work on a homeless man.
Nah.
That's the language they speak. See, I got too much of cake.
You gotta talk to him
But
like a
Wild or Wise is a segment we do every episode where we answer all your comments, concerns, and grievances. Like,
Yeah.
if you want to find out how to own a homeless militia, Wild or Why.
Yeah.
If your bitch is homeless, Wild or Why. If your bitch is a virgin, if your bitch's virgin is questionable, Wild or Why.
Wild or Wild.
If your bitch's virgin is questionable. If her virginity is questionable, Wild or Why.
Yeah.
If you want proper sentence structure, don't come here because we'll be fucking that shit up.
How would you answer this? Hashtag Wild or Why. How do y'all mac on a budget? It's a good one.
Oh damn! Wait a minute, I didn't know you were starting. I got
How do
later.
you mac with money is my question.
Like how'd you?
am I comparing this
Let
to?
me say this. How'd you get to that point? Code in Sprite. What? Oh, coding Sprite Doctor. Wow.
Probably listens to
Coding
Future.
Sprite Doctor. That's how. Yeah.
Yeah.
But magging on a budget, right? Yeah, I don't have a lot of experience on this, but
Yeah, you do. That's the only way you've ever macked. You've never had money to just spend.
But even then, like, what is just spending money on a bitch? Isn't all magging on a budget?
That's my point.
That's what he's saying.
That's
He's
what I
saying,
said
like,
at the beginning. Like,
how do you mac with money? It's like you don't need to mac anymore.
It's one of those
macking
things.
with money is tricking.
Y'all like
Correct.
We've probably had these conversations in the past.
Yeah, that's why you asked us.
You talked about like taking bitches to Frozo, like get
Frozo.
yogurt and ice cream. And
Ice
shit.
cream and shit like
Yeah, I'll
that.
get some custard with a girl.
Yeah, some ice cream and shit. Yeah. I fuck with a.
It's very budget friendly.
Yeah, I took a hoe to a park in Chick-fil-A.
This is how but I know what he means. It just registered to me because the perspective that we see this at, he's not coming at it from that angle. He means, how do I date? How do I entertain a girl? How do I court when I don't have a lot of money? And I would tell you, young brother, is that your personality is free. Your taste is free.
Yeah, if that's the angle he's coming from, you have to lead with personality. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, it really depends on you and your personality, like how much you like her. That's figuring out how much you like a girl is gonna answer half of the fucking questions that you want.
Yeah, that's a good prerequisite. That's a good prerequisite.
Figure out how much you like her, and then kind of move from there.
It's a lot serious.
But
it's a lot easier than
assuming that you like her enough to try, practical things to do, because that's what this nigga needs. We got to give her a concrete, like he can do this tomorrow type shit. We can't just give vague narratives.
Well, I was gonna say, first off, nigga, just make her laugh. That's number one.
Yeah, but that's only gonna last until a nigga with some money who can kind of make her laugh come around. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to get your money up.
So Mac on a budget, you got to get your money up, but you have to impress her within a certain amount of time. Your time constraint's a little shorter because that other nigga that got the bread is gonna fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Don't think like that.
I know.
We don't think you should think like that.
You don't have to think like that, but I'm saying it's important to move properly.
Do have in the back of your head, there's a nigga with money that's gonna fuck your bitch.
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with him.
Whoa.
But
I was only saying that because of the point he made. So,
but overall though, you shouldn't be entertaining women if you don't have at least a couple. If you don't have at least a couple dollars disposable.
No.
Yes, that is true.
It's true.
If you're struggling to put gas in your car, you shouldn't be thinking about taking a girl on a date. Once you, and that doesn't take a lot of money.
But that's what I'm saying.
But that's my point though. But it's some niggas who is like, I'm trying to get pussy when I haven't figured out my economic situation. Like, I'm not stable in feeding me. So how am I gonna have a spare meal with a girl who might give me pussy?
But that's the thing. Does this person have their own place? Like, does he have his own place?
It's a lot of different things that go into it, but regardless,
But that's
it's like,
why we gotta
how do you live on a budget and kind of just add a bitch to it with a couple different cool activities?
Okay,
you know
I
what I'm
feel
saying? Dave & Buster's too expensive. I've been there once.
To the park, nigga. Ice cream, shit like that.
Park, Chick-fil-A, then park, or park Chick-fil-A. It depends. You can switch it up. It depends on the day. But like, yeah, man.
Regardless of what you see online about bitches being picky and choosy about some of the establishments that you might take them to, make her laugh if that's what you can do.
Make her laugh, bro. Women love laughing.
If that's what you can do that. But
really, to what you said, if that's what you can do, but it all depends on how much you like the bitch. You shouldn't have to do much if she likes you properly.
Yeah, nah.
But it's like, if you're asking, it's like, how do you mac on a budget? I feel like you're already attacking it at the wrong angle. Like, are you trying to get this bitch?
Because you're not confident.
You know
already.
what I'm saying?
You got to have confidence too. Like, your approach has to be like you're not afraid.
Like, you're thinking about it from the wrong angle. He means, what can I do with her? Where can I take her if I'm on a budget? That is like,
that's what he's
saying. I'm not obviously cheap, but we can still have fun. That's what he's asking for.
Then the park.
That's what I'm saying. He's not thinking about the spiritual aspect of this shit.
Okay.
Practical advice, like, where are places I could take this bitch?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the park.
Ice cream, the park.
Ice cream, all this simple shit. And that's why I said regardless.
Breakfast, lunch, nigga, coffee. Like,
That's why I said regardless of what niggas say or what hoes say online about like Cheesecake Factory and all that shit, nigga, just take her to some cool things, some low-key spots. Nigga, the best thing that you could probably do, this is always my go-to. I'm gonna give out some game for you niggas. Instead of just taking her to the ice cream shop, because you know that's a little typical, I take it to the Mexican ice cream shop. Put her on some different shit. Show her like some type of different flavor.
A food truck in your city,
let me put you on some game. Fuck you, nigga.
Hey, look, I walk in the city after the best food shop, like right around the corner.
That's what I was
simple
saying.
shit like
that.
How? You know what I'm saying? That'll do it.
But that's literally
find beautiful free scenery. But that's been my thing.
But that's literally,
I take a bitch somewhere beautiful.
But that's slow down.
Yeah, for real. And it better be your wife that you talk about. Dude.
Yeah.
What you mean?
But
I'm talking about don't
all
be
goes back.
that friend.
Don't
become what you hate.
I've been hit so much.
Don't become what you hate.
I'm sorry.
And that's what happens with trauma.
No,
hurt
it
people.
He's not hurt.
That's true.
He's a white dude. He don't get hurt.
And you scarred.
It all depends on like how are you living. Like if you living correctly, you should just be able to add a bitch. Just be you, and like shit should be smooth. Like you should already be seeing cool
But
shit.
there is a level
you shouldn't
of
be.
Not everybody's a super nigga like you.
No.
It's just not-
Okay, well,
There's a level of financial, like you gotta be okay enough to start dating, like especially when it's new. If you are already in something and times get rough, then that's okay. You know, you already feel something. If you are starting from ground zero, you don't have a girl, and you're not good, don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about it right now.
But there's a certain prerequisite that comes with this question, and hopefully you have it. But
that's why we
regardless,
got to assume that it's there and
yeah.
then give the practical answer.
We
But
gave a couple different.
I hope you got something out of that.
Yeah, any activity that is like mentally stimulating. You know, bitches love competition. You know, mini golf,
Bowling.
I don't like the bowl, but
yeah, it's not my favorite.
Bowling is like
it's cool sometimes.
It's whatever.
Mexican ice cream shop, I'm telling you.
I believe it.
Different flavors.
But it's coming
And
from a
then you gotta
nigga
think-
who's a
you gotta
Mexican
think-
lover.
You got to
like,
think
why are you saying that?
Women
Let's
love.
talk about your
Listen,
perspective, nigga.
Can you stop hating for a second?
No.
And again, let this nigga get some practical advice.
Okay.
Women love to take pictures of like exotic looking shit. So
Uh-huh.
you go in there and you get that little mango with the not the sazon, with the fucking I forgot what
With
the
the
shit
icy
called.
shit,
The
yeah.
tahini. That's what it
Yeah.
is. That's real. She can take a picture of that shit. Bitches love that type of thing.
If you
I'm
can
telling
show her something in her city she hasn't seen before, and it's like chill,
Yeah.
she'll enjoy that.
Literally. Next one. Let's get it.
Black history.
Trying
I
to
love
zoom
it.
in, my fault,
Hell
brothers.
yeah.
It won't let me. There we go.
Hashtag YLOI is black. YLOI is Black History Month still a thing? What should young black men like yourselves be doing to help the black community locally? Hashtag legislators of integrity.
This is the second time you've created your own like interpretation of what he's thinking.
And
LOI is.
we're gonna incentivize this. It's beautiful.
Let's screenshot this shit.
He might get so good that we change the name.
Hey, you might
Don't
be
even
so
know.
good we hire you, nigga. Just DM us, please.
Legislators of integrity. I like that.
So basically, right? Yes, Black history is still a thing. It should still be a thing. Granted, I understand that whole Morgan Freeman idea. Oh, but every day should be Black history. Why we need our own month? Like, nigga, fuck that. We were slaves. We deserve our own month at least. No reparations, nigga. We deserve our own month. And as far as what we should be doing locally, depends on the person. Depends on the time you have at hand.
What should you be doing locally? Because that's
What
kind of
should I be doing? What should you be doing locally?
I ask first, sir.
That's how you win? You ask first?
Can you be a gentleman about this?
Wait, just say what you do.
Just be a gentleman about
Okay,
this.
I'll say what I do. One of the things I do, and you say one of the things you do.
Why are you making it weird? Just say, what do you do for Black History Month, nigga?
Nigga, I make sure.
He's trying to think,
I make sure my ends is met. I make sure my mother is happy. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
I
black
fucking
You be a proud representation of what you want to see in the world.
Yeah, man. I try to.
I just gave you something.
Yeah. What you do, nigga? Huh?
It's way cooler than that shit. For Black History, I use my platform to amplify.
You use it to
amplify Black historians who oftentimes go unspoken and uncalled for, like Leroy Jones, like Anna.
What's her last name? What's her last name? What's her last name?
Anna.
I knew you.
Manningham.
Whoa, that's not
wrong.
it.
That's
Manningham.
wrong. No, nigga.
Manningham.
That's wrong.
Anna Manningham. Anna M.
That's wrong.
But literally, I use my platform to amplify Black voices.
Nigga, you haven't. What's the last Black person you shouted out on this podcast?
Ann M.
That's lucky.
You watch something in that one, nigga.
Yeah, nah. It's a couple different things we could be doing. I could be helping
locally.
I could be helping plant some trees.
What could we do locally?
Volunteer,
Boys and Girls
and
Club.
that's one of the things,
Volunteer,
right?
do some Boys and Girls
You
Club
got to
shit.
understand, right? This is why we need y'all support. This is why we keep needing. Yeah, that was nasty. These LOI, these YLOIs. This is why we need y'all support so that we can have the free time to give back to our community in a way that's amicable for everybody.
Bullshit.
You know what I mean?
That's
Time wise.
bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit.
That's bullshit.
If we have the time to give back in a way that,
in a way that you want
we're
to.
helping them and we're helping ourselves. Because everybody's being helped. You get what I'm saying?
You're making an excuse for yourself. Martin Luther King Jr. had the time for a wife and a family, side bitches, and a millionaire.
But what was his job? What was his job?
You can a simple way to do it is you could adopt the method of pay it forward and do it to all the black people around, like in your community, and tell them that you're doing it because Black History Month. You're trying to celebrate it, to raise awareness for Black History Month, and have people like in the mood.
Yeah.
So it's like if I see a nigga at Bojangles, I'm like, Happy Black History Month, my brother. Bow, paid your meal.
In the mood. What's the black mood?
That's
You know what I'm
that's some
saying?
shit, and
That's
that's
some shit.
That's what has to happen for like I mean, Black history is kind of celebrated,
Yeah.
but it isn't like that.
It's
to
not like
where
that, yeah.
Where
things are happening, yeah.
First of the month, like everybody just kind of like, oh yeah, it's Black history.
Right,
like you
right,
don't
right.
feel that.
I get what you're saying. So
Yeah.
for Black History Month, a way for us to celebrate is we could just love each other a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Just
Facts.
a little bit more this
Facts.
month. Just extend your hand to a black man a little bit
That's
further.
what I'm saying.
Longer daps.
You know what I'm
Paying
saying?
for niggas' meals at McDonald's.
Yeah, if I see you,
Share your EBT card.
you know what I'm saying? No matter how far away, I'm gonna give you at least a head nod. Come on, man.
Lauren can give
Yeah.
me his NBA pass for Black History Month. It's nothing.
It's nothing,
I'm his
man.
fellow black brother.
Come on.
Yeah.
You can watch a few
I
games,
like how you
man.
agreed. You heard that?
Yeah, you watch a few games,
Nigga, this for the show. It's called entertainment.
And I think this guy's white.
Yeah, that's another thing. I think this guy is white.
Oh, he might be from the
Nah,
Netherlands.
he just got Morty up there. That's all.
No, because the way he worded it, what should young black men like yourselves, not like us?
You get what I'm saying? Or
right,
if
you're
he's
right, you're right.
an older dude. But if you are a white older gentleman, gentleman,
shout out to you for watching this.
It's a couple of things you could be doing.
Don't forget, nigga.
Yeah, you could be subscribing to a Patreon. You could be donating in the LOI comment section.
You sound
could
like
be
Al Sharpton.
You could be doing. Well, you're already doing one of them while LOIs.
That's not for black people. That's for black.
Yeah,
you.
he's not. We don't even have to tell him this. He's
Yeah.
doing it already.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, he's one
support.
of our.
Keep figuring out what LOI means, nigga.
I wonder if he's gonna get it one day. That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That would
it's
be
good.
good. He
Just
probably
off
already
the
saw it though, Loki.
But shout out to
He probably doesn't
MP.
want to get it. It's probably funnier to not have it.
Oh, yo, this is the dude, right?
Yeah, this our man from the Netherlands.
LOI. Also listening at work YouTube version because my work phone, because my work is fine with it. How big is the place you guys record in? It's
You the square footage nigga. I remember one episode you was just like you just said some shit and Lauren backed it up like it was word because
I mean, it's probably like
He's probably close.
it's probably like 5. It's like 5, 6
5 what? 5, 6 what?
square footage.
500?
600. 5, 600.
450.
I don't
400.
450.
450.
450. 550.
Maybe 5. It's about 500. It's 500. It's 500 flat.
Why should shit be 1,002?
Hell no, it's not 1,002. It's about 500 flat.
Maybe upper 6, but that's about it.
Not upper 6. If it
But maybe like
500
6,
between 500 and 600.
10. Yeah.
We'll
yeah,
break
yeah.
the fourth wall one day.
I think it's about 500.
Yeah.
though.
after the things get in order in here.
Yeah,
We could probably-
after-
we
But
could
it's a
probably
pretty nice
ask
space.
AJ probably knows.
There's a couple
Yeah.
podcast setups in here. You know, it's big enough to host 3 shows worth.
It's
of
also
studio.
bigger than a few others that we know.
It's bigger than a few others that we know. It's a lot
bigger
more
than
spacious.
It's bigger than some niggas with a budget.
And
Yeah.
once we
Some of the
technically,
niggas y'all love.
once we like really clean all this shit out, which isn't much,
It's
but
not
it's going to be
It's
a
gonna
little
have-
bit
it's
more
gonna be a
room,
little
probably.
more room, for sure.
It's gonna look a lot crazy in here
Yeah, it's
just
gonna be
because of the
very
updated
crazy.
tech.
Y'all gonna love it.
But according to these niggas, 500 square feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, mind you, neither one of these niggas are architects or Mexican. But
Carpenters.
Next question.
Yeah, but I have a house that's 1176.
So
it's
you
not
can-
a lot, so I can kind of gauge.
Yeah, that's
This
what I'm
actually,
saying.
you're right. This might actually be
Up-
might actually be like
Not
700.
But I was saying like
680,
650, 640.
650, 680.
But
some
it's
shit.
not past. It's not past nothing.
I
like
hate
that.
you niggas. That's the next one.
This nigga need to figure out his square footage. Did you take? You ain't take no wood chop for this nigga?
Y'all niggas just
600,
saying.
about 600 flat.
Come on,
600
man.
flat.
That's why
I
you
got
ain't
you.
paying
Y'all done
attention.
said like 500 different.
All right, well, it's 600 flat. 5 to 600. I stick by that.
While I just started back reading. What's 3 books y'all would recommend that's not that self-help mantra shit?
As I dropped a ladder. Yeah.
Don't Google. Make sure he's not on Google. Make sure he's on his notes.
I'm looking up.
Who?
I'm
Why?
getting my books right
He's looking
now.
up books.
Yeah.
What's the danger with that?
I
He
don't.
doesn't have any books.
Nah, I don't remember like the names of these shits. Honestly,
He's gonna lie about books that he read, but he didn't read them.
Probably, but it's not, and it's also not
It's
self-help shit. So what you want, some fiction, nigga?
Nah,
think with some
self-help mantra shit.
But
That's
it's
not-
not.
that's not that, he said.
He's just talking about regular books.
Yeah.
Yo, What is that book?
Rick Rubin, the one that he read the first page of.
Kind of self-help.
Like,
That's self-help though.
But even
LeBron,
then,
okay.
That book is good too. I fuck with that.
Did you finish it?
No, I haven't finished it.
Okay.
I need to finish.
Are you still on the same page?
I'm not at the same page.
Well, I would recommend
Fucking
Pimpin'
Jamaican.
Ken's 48 Laws of Pimpology. That's not self-help at all unless you're trying to profit off pussy.
Which book is that?
48 Laws of Pimpology by Pimpin' Ken.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's
You
phenomenal.
shouldn't.
That was disrespectful, man. You shouldn't let that slide.
You should know that. But
y'all don't read anything outside
honestly,
of self-help, right?
I just be reading, like, I can't give you.
Kinda. That's the majority of the shit. It's self-help-ish.
The way he puts it, like self-help mantra shit, it's like, you know, I know what he means.
Yeah.
But I also know, like, I
Personal
don't read
finance is also
Stephen
self-help.
Pressfield.
That's self-help.
But it's not necessarily though. You get what I mean? But Stephen Pressfield, he has a series of books. Just look up his name, Stephen Pressfield.
Ooh, you should read Iceberg Slim's Pimp.
Why are you naming all pimp books?
He's trying to think of stuff that's not self-help.
I only read pimp books.
Which is self-help,
books.
but the pimp books are self-help.
No, I know that not.
Yes, they're the exclamation of what self-help is.
Iceberg Slim's Pimp is a story about his life. That's not necessarily self-help. You might be able to get a message from that.
And it's right here.
Yo, what was that one book with the three boys on the island? Not the three boys on the island, but it was a bunch of boys on the island.
Hardy Boys?
That we read in high school? What are you talking about?
What is Lauren talking
You're
about?
talking about
Party Boys?
You're
Said the Hardy Boys, nigga.
Oh, Hardy
You're talking
Boys. Okay, I
about
was about to say,
the
Jesus.
book with the 12 kids that...
Yeah.
Nigga, we read that in high school.
What's wrong with that?
Why are you just saying books?
I'm saying books.
Why don't you
that
look
aren't
up books
self-help
that
were good?
You about to say the line, the
That
Wizard of
I've
Wardrobe?
read.
nigga?
You haven't read that
I
since...
read that book
8 years ago.
and I watched the movie. It made a good movie. What was the name of it?
I don't know.
Wow. Lauren, can you Google this? What was the name of this movie? It was a book about a bunch of boys on the island, and it was like a pig head on a stick.
You want some crazy shit? I was listening to this hoodoo book.
Oh fuck.
If you want to get right with your spirits, hold on, let me find
This
it.
sounds crazy.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
That's a good ass book.
But
Though.
the
You can't even deny that.
It's somebody in this. It's niggas in the comment section like, y'all niggas couldn't think of Lord of the Flies.
I don't even know that
I
book.
couldn't remember the name.
You never.
Nope.
See, he don't even know the book, see?
Immigrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, I don't know. You came here at 8. You should have read it.
Yeah, you should have read it.
You was skipping class, smoking weed.
But that's a good ass book. What's another good book? If you want to learn about the hero's journey for real, Beowulf.
So put it like this, right? This is
Sure.
what Spotify says. And shout out to fucking Jeezy.
Wait, what Spotify says?
Adversary for sale. You gotta believe.
Oh, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I screenshotted this shit because I wanted to read it. I was on YouTube, I think, and it was an ad.
The 50th Law. Damn, I read a lot of self-help books.
And there's
I do
this
too,
one,
I do too.
Yeah, I read a lot of them too. But it's this one. It's about finance. It's not necessarily self-help, but it was written by this dude named Reginald F. Lewis in the 90s, and this shit called "Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun?" Look at the title of that shit. Don't you want to read that shit? Why should white Google? Why should white guys have all the fun?
Hey,
and look at this nigga.
Yeah.
I want to read this so I can be as happy
Oh
as him.
shit.
This is amazing.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Why should white guys have all the fun?
How Reginald Lewis created $1 billion business empire.
That's just good.
So if you like
man.
reading about some tycoons and shit, you know, black man partying like a white boy,
Yeah.
you know, pick that up, nigga.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to this brother.
That's also self-help though. More than likely.
Kinda, but it's more finance.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's
But hey, it's talking
Finance
about
is its own
billions.
category though. Self-help and finance are two different categories.
yeah, so you can read
They
the
overlap.
intelligent investor, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? You learn a
You
lot.
can read that. Rich Dad, Poor Dad for all, and that's really a finance book.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really a finance book.
And allegedly he's getting sued for like
For
some
like
type
a
of-
lot of for some shit.
That's crazy. But
But yeah, other than that, you know, most of the books that niggas read tend to skew a little self-help.
Yeah, Ryan
or
Holiday.
just a little specific. Ryan
Malcolm,
Holiday.
Yeah, Malcolm Gladwell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
we're in a position in life where
Robert
we really
Greene.
need to help ourselves.
You know, we're
so-
trying to achieve things, so we just need as much knowledge as possible.
It's the only thing that keeps niggas going, because if I didn't have this like being poured in
Yeah.
my mind,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the only thing, but it definitely
it's a
helps
joke.
sharpen
I'm
the
not
tool.
being serious.
Yeah, yeah.
But okay.
They both love their women.
Well, make it funny, nigga.
Yeah.
They got a lot. Both these
true.
niggas have a lot to live for. They're both in committed relationships. But
And
why
Justin
LOIs?
is currently seeking something to live for. He's a lifeless
So all the
motherfucker.
lovely ladies at LOI, put YLOY, Justin, won't you choose me?
Please, and I'm gonna let you know why.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let you
hold
know
on.
why.
Don't frame it
I'm gonna
like
let you
that.
know why I will
Don't
or
frame it
won't
like
choose
that.
you.
I'm just saying.
Why?
What?
Should
How
you
you gonna
choose
tell
Jay
another?
Nobles?
What? What?
YLOY,
Yeah.
should you choose? Should I
Yeah.
choose Jay Nobles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I like that better. It disrespects you more.
You hope.
Now,
You hope.
with any more
Prophesizer.
Nah.
But nah, man.
Hey, what time will we at, Lauren? Is this
We should be.
this a stopping point?
Not quite because we started a little late, but I mean we can.
What time will we at?
Give
Should
me
be
one
around
second to do the
140.
math at it. No, we're not. We're further than that.
I was about
We're
to
about
say.
140. About 140.
I'm about to say it's about 140. And you know, man, you know,
Google this.
What?
Sudan, no
150.
internet.
About 150.
For what?
We're about to see.
Sudan.
What do
no
you know
internet.
about this?
Oh, nothing. That's why I told Lauren to Google it. But I'm thinking this might be a bad idea because you had some type of race, like some racial bias towards Sudanese people.
This is in 2002 or 2022.
I don't know. I saw this on Instagram earlier, but I just didn't do no
They
research.
don't have
on
no
it.
internet,
In
nigga.
2000 I thought they had no internet. Instagram got me. The military regime called it the internet. Says
Reading it fast doesn't help you understand it better.
but it helps me get to the conclusion.
Yo, shout out to all the Sudanese niggas that's not watching this because y'all don't have internet allegedly.
They have no access to this.
Y'all have
That's
no
why we
access
got
to
to put
this
this shit on
pimping.
cassette tape
But
so we can hit all markets.
sling this shit out the trunk.
Would it be? Nah, go ahead.
Nah, what?
I was about to say, would it be fucked up to interview a crackhead?
Yeah.
But Soft White Underbelly does it.
It's not gonna be. It's not fucked up.
I don't think it's purely fucked up,
Depends on
especially
what
if it's
you're
one of
doing.
our family members.
I wouldn't want to. I don't have no.
Talking about Logic?
I don't have no crackheads that deep in my family or
Yeah,
family members that deep in crack.
Everybody has some. Everybody has someone somewhere. You just don't know.
Nigga, not everybody's
Yeah,
from
nah, I had
some
one.
tropical
Shout out my
island
Uncle
with.
Joe.
You see?
Yeah. Who's yours? Your Uncle Leon?
Nah. It's not my inspiration. But there's one. I don't want to put his name out there.
No, okay. Well, now you make me feel bad.
Crack is his choice.
Saying my uncle's name.
Nah. Just like nigga be
Oh.
on some shit.
What was his favorite drug?
All of them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't
I
make
mean,
sense.
I say that.
Yeah,
correct.
wait.
Yeah. I said all
Why
of them.
couldn't you just find one that was his favorite?
Yeah.
He said all of them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know the specifics. Let me put it
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way. I don't know the specifics, but I know the characteristics.
He was a
of-
gypsy
I know
with
the
it.
characteristics of the personality,
Yeah.
and I know the personality. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You know the mannerisms.
I know
for
people.
real.
I know
Yeah.
people have. Everybody has. What I'm saying is, everybody got people in their family who struggle with some shit like that.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We all struggle with some, man. You know, I need to chill off the spliffs and shit, but right now it's the only thing holding me up, so I'ma still get high. But
And
The only thing. Huh?
I'm about to start training in basketball again. I'm about to start taking the serious.
for
I
what?
like that. I like that.
I just don't want. I just.
It sounds like the game y'all played yesterday wasn't to your
I was
liking.
about to segue into that because but before that,
Oh, yeah.
I had already been flirting with this idea because I was tired of like going to hoop with niggas and just being rusty as hell because I haven't hooped in weeks. So I was like, I want to always.
Why
be
don't you
ready.
tell the truth? You're tired of Nobles beating you.
Yeah.
Tired of Nobles beating me.
Just tell the truth.
You know what? You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of
I
winning
know-
against you. But that's a
gonna do that.
dream I'ma never
I
wake
knew he was
up
gonna do
from.
that. I knew. So you have to
lucid.
So you have to train because you can already beat me.
No,
or you have
you're
to
not
train
the
because
problem.
you're losing. So
Hey,
then
hey,
exactly. So
problem.
stop trying to
You're not
switch
the
it.
problem.
How about you stop
There's
trying to
no
switch it and
problem.
accept what your actual
stop
problem
trying
is?
to. The white man is bagging
Yeah,
you into a
like,
corner
stop-
right
stop
He's
now.
trying
not
stop trying
backing
to
me
do
into a
that.
corner. If he could back me down, he probably have a win in
He'll
a 1v1.
have a win, right?
Yeah, sure,
But
sure. I don't want to break
like
his
I
frail
was-
bones. I'm sorry.
His frail bones, nigga. You don't want to fucking break a hip going through the air all erratic and shit, nigga. I've seen Lauren catch a cramp mid layup, no contact.
Yeah, and I made
here.
the shot on you. So
Oh yeah,
He made a shot,
He
but
made
it-
that shot. I
It wasn't
remember.
enough.
Yeah,
You
it
didn't win
wasn't.
the game.
It wasn't.
You didn't win the game.
I was there.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't win the
Yeah,
game.
nobody.
I'm
You
with
didn't
that
either.
game.
I know.
Regardless, though,
Yeah.
because I want to always be ready. And there's a certain brand, there's a certain quality of basketball that I would like to play.
We lost like
I
3
don't-
games the other day to like a team of white people.
Yeah,
we
I
never
was about
talked
to- I
about
was
that
about
this
to get
episode.
into that. I was going to get into that. But I just want to get back to that level of where I'm on brand every time. You get what I'm saying?
Was everybody hustling? Was everybody doing what they had to?
Yesterday,
AJ was out of shape.
AJ was fucked up.
Noticeably.
Why is that where you go?
Noticeably.
Let me paint the picture.
I'm not going to say what.
So we get to the court. We all like kind of established that we was going to hoop. Lauren was busy. He probably had to buy something for his woman.
Yeah.
So we all going to hoop. We expecting just a little light 21 amongst the three of us, me, AJ, and Justin, right? So we get to the court. It's a billion people here, which is no problem. But I'm talking shit. I'm looking at AJ and Justin like, yo, might have to, bet money on this shit because this is looking like a very easy lick.
Which, in fast forward, it was first 2 games. Did we win the first 2 games?
No, we won the first game.
We won the first game. It was 4s. Cool. The game
Mind you, the court that we be playing at outside.
It's short.
It's not optimal for 5.
It's not optimal. 4s is the best.
4s was perfect because 4s feels like
you got space.
5v5
You got enough
like.
space to move and do things.
It was literally perfect. Niggas was sitting there.
We whipped their ass. Like this is a bunch of because that area. That's a college place to where it's a bunch of frat houses. There's a bunch of college students running around, roaming.
But not to talk about or to discredit like the stature of these niggas. It's still the competition. It wasn't
was a bunch
that
of
good.
white dudes and they weren't immaculate.
But
so we thought that we should just clean up immediately.
But the next
me, Justin, AJ on the team with some other guy.
But the next couple of games, the next 3, I believe, we played 5s, got absolutely swept.
Yeah,
now
not really.
Real.
We got mopped up a little bit.
We got mopped up just a little bit.
We didn't get mopped
just a little bit. But the main problem was spacing.
That's what I'm saying, spacing.
Because we up to 5. So we started playing 5v5 instead of the 4v4 on that small ass court.
And that court, somebody's always cherry picking because it's 5. I can't run with the rest of the 4. I got to stay back. Somebody got to do something.
It was a spacing issue. You know what I mean? AJ was a little bit tired. Like it was a point in time.
AJ arrived, and normally AJ's pregame routine is sit down, light up a cigarette, put his shoes on. He didn't get to do none of that.
And what's crazy is
AJ pulled up. We were already waiting on them. We had told them because they was low key horny as fuck to play. They was like, "Hey man, y'all want to run?" We was like, "Yeah, we got another one coming. We can play 4s when he get here." He like 5 minutes away. So it was like, "All right, cool." He get there. AJ immediately. Justin goes, "Hey, our dude is here. We ready." So AJ like, "Oh fuck!" Like, I didn't even get to touch the ball for real.
You got to warm up a little bit.
But my thing is,
couple shots.
Him warming up, taking a couple shots. What's that's going to do? Make him more in shape? No. So it's like that whole idea of like, oh,
but it might make him. It might make him more.
I didn't get a couple shots.
It might make him more efficient on the court. No, it makes him more efficient because you don't got to run a lot when I'm making these shots. Like I made that. I can backpedal because there's. Transition play tires you out. So if I'm missing shots and niggas is running back and forth, I got to get back on defense a lot faster. If I make a shot, however I make the shot, I get a little bit more of a back pedal.
But you thinking about it even deeper. It's as simple as, nigga, I haven't even taken a layup yet. And my first layup is going to be in game. That could go rusty.
That's what I'm saying. That could go rusty, yeah. But I'm saying because of that, I'm missing all of that. Yeah. I'm not getting any. I'm making any shots, so I'm running.
This is the problem that we ran into because we didn't get smacked. Majority of the games that we played, we were whooping their ass. Not whooping their ass, but we would be winning up until a certain point. The score would be 8-4, 8-5, and then all of a sudden, we start missing layups and missing the easy shots. And these niggas just start hitting difficult shit out of nowhere. Like, there was this one play. It was one of these dudes who don't ever get the ball. And when he gets the ball, he passes it and does some dumb shit. All of a sudden, he just hit a Kareem sky hook.
This nigga hit a sky hook.
Out of nowhere, boom. That shit go, man.
And it wasn't even like a regular.
It's not. He did it on accident.
It wasn't even a regular point. It was one of those like they were at 10, now they're at 11.
Did he shoot it more? Did he shoot it more than once?
No, that was probably the only shot I saw him.
Okay.
And then there was this Hispanic dude, like he wasn't good, but all of a sudden he just randomly hit some incredibly difficult shit.
It don't sound like y'all playing defense.
We was smoking.
No, niggas was playing defense.
Our problem was we was smoking easy shots. We would get the lead and then not maximize on finishing the game because we're missing layups and dumb shit.
Literally, bro.
Because nobody there could guard me.
Needed a hound. If I was there, it'd have been different.
Nah, it was different. And I wanted to bring this up because on this podcast, or just in general, when we talk about this basketball topic, we're always fighting each other. I feel like everybody's trying to overcompensate to impress the father of basketball in the room. And you feel me? Like everybody's trying to be the number one son. But when we could all just be a family.
We could be a very good team.
We could be a solid team.
Yes.
Not even solid. We could be very good.
We all bring something a little different, actually.
And that's my point.
Yeah.
If we are all together, all 5 of us, and we've got a little history, a little chemistry, we could really fuck niggas up.
We could.
We could absolutely destroy.
We could absolutely do.
We have all the necessary time.
That's track.
And it fits together.
Yeah.
It's not like you do what he does or he does what I do
That's what
or
I'm saying.
AJ does what.
It's all
Like we
different.
all have a different style that could be cohesive. We could fuck niggas up.
It's true.
MenaceMaterialEnt starting fire, nigga.
Yeah.
It's true.
You might have to see about it, yeah. Podcast versus pod. We definitely probably like the best hooping podcasters in the world.
Probably.
I'm probably just saying that in general.
No, that's true. Outside of the actual sports
outside
podcast
of
niggas.
Paul George and fucking Kevin Garnett.
Outside of those
We're
niggas,
not.
for sure.
We might not even have Gillian Waller right now.
You're crazy.
We got Gillian Waller.
I'm fucking Wallow up.
Yeah, we got Gillian Waller. Wallow
At
can't
this
play.
very moment,
Wallow can't play.
I feel like they've been hooping longer.
Gilly, first off, here's the thing. Gilly
But that's
is,
in recent
but that's
history.
the only cat.
In
But
recent
that's
history.
the caveat.
Like these niggas working out with Chris Brickley
If we
and
had,
shit. You get what I'm
we
saying?
don't even need Chris Brickley. All we need is time, and we would
That's
fuck
what I'm
them
saying.
up.
But that's what I'm saying. As of right now, because we haven't been training basketball. If we did that, they wouldn't even get past me.
Gilly would be the only threat, and Gilly would be a threat to a point because if he's played hard enough, like pause, but
Gilly is like he's too short.
He's too short, too slow, too all of that.
He's
you know
too
what I'm saying?
old.
It's gonna be like nobody plays him as serious as they should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
nah.
they're not pressing on him like it's an actual NBA game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, nah.
One of these days.
He can shoot with somebody's hand up though, so that's
He
why
can
he's
definitely
dangerous.
shoot.
That's why he's
He can
dangerous.
definitely shoot. He was a hooper before.
He was about to go
that.
to the league.
But one of these days, we all gonna have to get together, and I'm gonna put you niggas through some motions.
Nigga, what?
I'm put you niggas through some motions.
And he's trying to coach us.
Not trying to coach, but like if we have like some type of like, all right, we know that we can just do this. Like he's always gonna be there. He's always gonna be there.
Yep.
We can just hoop so much more easy.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. You have to do that though.
I'm putting these through some motions. We
You have
gonna
to
get
do
it
that.
right. We gonna get
You
it
have
right.
to do that.
Because I'm tired of losing.
I've played in the league. I
Especially
know
when
what
we
it's like.
have 5 niggas capable of winning
Yeah.
games. Like there's no reason we should be losing games like that.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be number 5, Jeff?
But
Nance.
shit, we could find another nigga.
I forgot we only have 4 niggas. But Nance, Jeff, that could be the soft spot.
Yeah. But yeah, man, yeah. Expect to see more hooping videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm getting back into shape. I'm about to fuck shit up. I'm about to.
Hell yeah. I've been out the boxing gym for a little bit. I'm about to get back in that shit.
What, you been feeling vulnerable?
Oh, nah, never that. But
Chin
it's
is
just
looking
like
very loose, nigga.
Nah. It's just you haven't thrown, the jabs in the weeks,
You think lowering my heavy right now?
Yeah, nah.
You think lowering my heavy right now just because you've been a little rusty?
Nah. The distinction in skill
Get it
is
up.
far more greater in between like me and my boxing and you and your basketball.
No, we've already had this conversation.
Like y'all are
We've already
so
had this conversation.
Well, you are so far
We've
away.
already had this conversation.
Yeah, that's crazy that he thinks he's so much better than me at boxing.
Yeah, because he isn't. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, I am.
He isn't.
I am.
No.
You're closer to him in boxing than you are to me in basketball.
not.
We've already discussed this, but
that's
you-
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And that's a
that's
compliment
crazy.
to
That's
Lauren.
crazy.
That's a compliment to
Yeah.
Lauren.
No,
in terms
it's
of
not.
fighting.
No.
'Cause you underestimate how good Lauren is.
He does.
How
okay.
would
You
you know when
underestimate.
you don't even know what to look for?
I've been punched in the face. I've seen it.
Yeah, from doing what? The wrong things.
Yeah, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I've seen it. You're a hater.
All right, we gonna have
Lauren,
to
you
get
might
back
have to
into it
test his chin again because, like, he's still a non-believer.
again.
And the facts that
He's,
we've
he's
had.
always going to stand by the fact that I've never hit him. That's what he's going to believe.
No,
You've never
no.
hit him?
I've hit him multiple times.
I was about to say, what you
You've
mean
hit me a
never
couple
hit him, bro?
times. You've hit
Multiple
me a couple
times.
times. I'm actually because I fucking at left for which Gracie, niggas not just paying for that. No
Yeah,
more.
yeah, it's mad.
But I'm trying to find a cheaper, more grungier, Rocky Balboa type, boxing gym.
yeah, there's one.
Yeah, it's a couple of them. No, you told me about one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm about to. I want to go back to kickboxing, but I gotta find a cheaper alternative. And, I can practice my kicks at home and shit, but
Don't practice.
But-
Don't practice by yourself. It's only gonna cement the bad habits.
Exactly.
You
And certain
need
things
to
you can't-
practice like Lauren is there to keep you honest.
And go
Your
ahead
true
and practice in the
competition's too
mirror
easy.
and practice in the mirror a little bit. Make sure when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
jabbing, you're moving that head.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Make sure you're doing certain
Yeah,
things.
What other advice would you give?
Nah, he's talking to you.
No, he's talking
to you in the world.
He's
So
talking
don't
to you.
confuse.
No, you're the
this.
fighter.
He's
You're-
talking
you're
to you.
You're the fighter.
He's talking
right?
to you.
This is advice
and you're
for
the
you.
pro player.
I am the
like,
hooper.
fucking-
I am the hooper. I am the coach.
No, nigga.
I am basketball intelligence on this show.
Fuck out of here. Nigga.
I want to get a double end bag though. I need to get a double end bag, practice on my rhythm and my speed.
Yeah.
Well, a speed bag and a double end bag.
Yeah,
that's what I really want. What I really want is a double end bag. Practice my accuracy and my rhythm and my timing.
Yeah.
Because that is something that I've never really had experience with, and I think once I get a double end bag, that'll change a lot of the game. Like I can time the movement, bow, catch you right where you headed to.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
trying to hit where you going, not where you at.
Yeah. Like
Skill.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
and skill. It's
skill.
Skill
Who
is
did we
a
say
part.
we was gonna blame for the L's yesterday?
You said AJ, didn't you?
Oh, and we failed to mention.
Yeah.
We acquired a D2 talent that day. It was this little white dude.
Yeah.
It was this little white dude. And if you watch like Overtime Elite Basketball or anything, it's this nigga named LOI. He plays just like this nigga.
Yeah.
But I knew he was real when he did this one shit in the paint to where I was like, only niggas that actually hoop for real know to do that. So I was like, I don't know what he did, but like in terms of his basketball resume at that point, but I knew he could do something.
Yeah, and he played.
And we still lost with that nigga.
He played D2 and
he was D2 talent. He was pretty fucking nice.
Yeah, he was pretty fun. He was cool too.
I feel like I could play on a D2 team.
When?
Like
what
first,
life? Like
college,
what incarnation
early.
of you?
Nah, I could. Like early.
You talking about this lifetime?
Yeah, like a bad D2 team. I could be I could play.
Yeah, this universe, nigga.
What cookies and milk did you drink and eat before you went to sleep?
I could play on a D2 team.
When? Right now?
Yeah, like a very low tier D2. Like
what would your job be?
Almost D3.
What would your job be?
Yeah. You don't believe
that? Probably come off the bench, play second unit.
Yeah.
Saying play point guard.
You might give niggas Gatorade refills, but
Nah. We're talking about
play some point guard?
Yeah, we're talking about like 18, 19-year-olds at that point. Yeah, hell yeah.
Why? What gives you this sense of confidence?
What you
mean?
mean?
Niggas are not that great. Like low D2, they're not that nice.
Lauren, I don't think you understand.
I do understand.
First of all, at all levels, there's D1 talent. It's just niggas get into fucked up situations. There's D2 niggas who should have been D1. They just fucked that shit up.
saying that-
There's D3 niggas that should have been D2. So in these divisions, you're gonna face some fucking
So
dogs.
when those guys show up, they demolish that D2 team. When you have a D2 team with a D1 talent on playing against the other D2 team that don't have that, they look ridiculous. They look like LeBron James. They're going crazy. So what I'm saying is that there are players on D2 teams who aren't that talented. I'm not saying that I could be one of the not so talented players on the D2 team.
Could you start on a varsity team in high school? Fuck college.
With my current skill?
Yeah.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't see it.
Absolutely. That's crazy.
I don't know.
That's crazy to think.
No,
That's
not
crazy
right
to
now.
think Lauren
Not
couldn't
right now.
do that.
Absolutely.
I don't think you guys understand
That's
what
ridiculous.
rhythm niggas who actually hoop every day are in.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Varsity basketball in high school.
Yes, bro.
A varsity high school point guard will fuck you up right now.
What I'm
Lauren.
trying to tell you is you're.
But listen to what he's
hold
saying.
on, but listen, I'm
Think
not
about
done.
this.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not done. I'm saying that you're putting me in a scenario where I am hooping every day. I'm playing on a varsity team,
Yeah.
hooping every day. I can do that easily. Are you kidding me? I'm not talking about me right now, not hooping consistently.
He would be like a better Nate Robinson.
Bro, I could do
Now
that.
he's joking with you. Now he's
No,
playing.
I'm so
he's
serious.
officially being funny.
So,
now.
Tone, can you play on D2
Where?
team? Tone, can you play on a D2 team?
I don't know what team, but he could do it
Exactly.
somewhere.
And what was your question?
Can you
right
play
now?
D2?
No.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about that level of talent. Could you do that if you were practicing? And
Oh,
playing?
could I have accomplished that? Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But that's me. That's what I'm saying. Lauren, could you see Lauren D2?
Yeah.
I can see low tier,
If he
low tier,
really-
low tier.
you-
Like if I really wanted to, absolutely.
Wait,
low
Lauren,
tier.
coming from the man, you just last week, 2 weeks ago, you said his sperm would be a genetic specimen.
Compared to yours.
That's gay.
Interesting
And that's the
caveat.
best way to end that. That's gay. That's gay.
No,
You're
it's
comparing
not.
his sperm to mine?
That's not
That's
how
gay.
it happened. That's not how
it
frame
happened, but that's what it is.
Don't frame it like
That
that.
was gay.
Don't act like you wasn't defending your sperm.
What am I supposed to do? Big his up?
And honestly, that was wrong who brought that
Nah,
up.
fuck
Lauren
that.
said Jay Nobles might have the most unathletic kids, and I ran with
Nah,
it.
fuck
That's
outta
exactly what happened. So he compared his sperm to yours.
No.
Which is like, why are we comparing cum? But
Lauren could play, yeah, D3.
If I play, yeah, I could easily. I think D3, I could definitely be like 6 man of the year.
Yeah.
also then I feel like I could be D2.
D3, 6 man of the year.
D2.
Don't say that just based off of what he's saying.
I have to though.
Is
That's
there a
my
D4?
barometer. That's where you belong, but no.
Yeah, D4. I mean, I don't hoop. I'm not the one.
That's exactly why.
I'm not aspiring to be the college hooper, nigga.
Like I could have played on Wake Tech's team type shit.
Well, shit, I could probably. First of all, wherever y'all could go, if I actually tried in basketball, I could probably get there.
No.
Just because.
No.
The only difference, first of all, I jump higher.
No, you don't.
I'm faster.
No, you don't. You do not jump higher.
I just haven't played longer.
I jump higher.
You do not
I'm
jump
just
higher.
short.
Lauren jumps higher.
No. First of all, this is about me and you. I jump higher than you.
No, you do not.
That means I jump higher than Lauren.
No, you do not. I've never seen you leave the ground for
We're
real.
gonna fix it. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna fix it.
It's true because your jump is really on your layup, and you don't really elevate on your layup.
He doesn't get like. What does he mean?
Because I don't
even
have
know why
to.
he would think to say that.
And I don't really see you like skyrocketing for boards either. Like I get boards over.
Oh, you're lying. Oh, you're lying. But that's good. We're gonna prove that with a sticky note and a wall. Trust me. That's no problem. We're gonna see who's gonna jump higher. Trust me.
It's not gonna be you, nigga. I can promise
you know it's gonna be.
My money's on Lauren.
Yeah, you said his kids was gonna be strong too. What else is on Lauren? Your fucking your tongue and neck, nigga.
Whoa,
game.
Fucking
I put game on
gayness.
Lauren.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa, nigga.
Whoa.
Everything. I mean, it's just a lot on
Did you
Lauren.
just order a fantasy just now?
No, yeah, I just
What the fuck was that?
exposed the gayness that I saw, nigga. But
That's crazy.
That's insane. This nigga went nuclear.
But,
that's how you know he's on the ropes.
nah, man.
Yeah, you got a problem.
Nah, that's that you set
got an
yourself
issue.
up.
No, I didn't.
Lord, you fucking big and Lauren up.
Because he jumps higher than you. It's okay.
He jumps high.
Yeah. He has a lower center of gravity.
Lower center.
He
of
jumps
gravity.
higher than everybody than me.
Man, I
That's
have
great.
luckily, y'all are actually lucky because I've had to like pause my.
We're
like,
lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky because I've been getting in shape, but I had to pause that because of all the work I've been doing. Once I get back in my rhythm, it's gonna be real dangerous because I've been like squatting and working on my legs and shit. Like I could jump now, but like you know what I'm saying, when I get back to just doing like explosive rhythm stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be bad.
But I've been
when
doing
I get
that
back to, when I
recently.
get back to like box jumps and like explosive rhythm
I've been-
shit,
I've been
it's
on
gonna be
that
bad.
recently. I did that this Friday.
'Cause it's
Y'all
not-
do all this work just for me to
Listen
smoke
to
a
me.
spliff
It's
before
not
we
just,
go do
it's,
anything.
It's not
You're
just
not
going to
good.
be. You're not good. Yeah, you're not good. Actually,
You're discrediting me.
do what I
You're
do.
actually the worst one in
Do
here.
what I do.
Yeah.
You're crazy. You're
Basketball-
crazy.
Basketball league, you're actually the
You're
worst one in
crazy.
here.
Basketball.
You're crazy.
It's weird because I do
I'm
believe he
way
would beat
better.
you 1v1.
He's actually the
but
worst
I
one in
do
here.
understand what you mean when
First
you say
off,
that you're better at basketball.
I am.
I
am
understand
better
what you
than
mean.
him. I'm
No.
absolutely better than him.
No.
He's more skilled than you.
Yes, way more.
No.
Actually, by like a very obvious amount.
But you're not
Like,
beating
just-
me in basketball.
Actually, hold on.
Like just
I wouldn't say by
visibly,
very obvious.
You're not
just
beating me in basketball. First of all, y'all gotta understand,
visibly
right?
by an like if you just watch us play, you would say this guy has played more basketball than this guy.
But
absolutely,
You
but,
would.
But
Absolutely.
you gotta
I
understand.
see what you're
You
saying.
gotta understand. He's playing with 90% care. I'm playing with probably less than that, at least half. You get what I'm
but that's
saying?
a good,
And I'm
that's a good,
still
that's a good percentage for me. It's about 90. About 90. It's true.
No,
It's true.
No,
About 90 for me. I'm being honest. You said the right thing.
Your 90 is my 50. That's the difference of care.
No. See, the thing about your care is you don't care. You don't care. Look, you can't use that. You can't use that because you are quote unquote
math,
super
nigga.
nigga. So like
Quick math,
super
nigga.
nigga can't lose. So your
No,
ego doesn't
no.
allow you to play the game without trying to win. So
No.
no
He
matter
said
what
that shit
you
like a
want to
comic
say, no matter what you
Because he
want to
has his
say,
hands like this, he thinks.
no matter what you want to say,
You gotta understand.
you can't use that because super niggas not supposed to lose.
No, first of all,
And-
I never claim. Yeah, I've never coined the term
Super niggas not supposed to
nigga.
lose.
Y'all coined that term.
Yeah, based off your behavior.
And another thing, right? I don't
You really
claim
did it.
to be like basketball is not my sport. I like these. I like the fisticuffs. I like these. You hear? You hear? This is my sport, nigga. I don't care about putting a ball in a fucking nigga. Put your hands up.
And with that one, I care like 100%, maybe 110.
And what's our score?
What's
And what's our and if you care 100% in that, nigga, what's our score in that?
Put them up.
And what's our score in that? That's what I'm saying.
We don't really have a score.
We don't have a score, but let's
have a
just
score
say
in that.
I'm one up.
You only like to fight because you're a misogynist. And-
What?
But overall, I forgot what the point was. That was hilarious, though. That was very fucking funny.
Nigga.
You're definitely not the worst at basketball because it's weird. I
Worst
don't know
at
where
basketball.
to put you. I don't know where to put you.
Nigga.
Because I know that you would beat Lauren in a 1v1.
I'm beating
and I know
both
that you would beat AJ.
and Lauren. The
Lauren can
only
definitely
thing,
get games on you, and it's not gonna be
if
easy.
you-
it's not gonna be easy, but I think he could get the edge.
first of all, y'all gotta understand. If we put
Even
a
though
date,
you're better,
if we
I don't
put
know
a
what it
date
is.
to it, put a time, and I just don't smoke. I have a 100% lung capacity, I don't decide to take shroom gummies. Shout out to shroom gummies.
Lot
We've been
of,
high
like,
this whole
things
episode.
you have to do. Like,
You
why do
gotta get fucking sober.
Why do you have to
junkie?
do so many
What's wrong with
things?
you?
Like, why?
You gotta
why
fast
is that your way to
24
live?
hours.
Like, yeah, what the fuck? Where are all these excuses coming from, nigga? What the fuck?
Hey, it's the life we live, nigga.
This nigga gotta do a 30-day cleanse.
I live like Roscoe Dash and no hands, nigga.
No responsibility.
Bitches in Chris Day. But
crazy. Said if I go to a 5-week program,
I'm saying if
I get my AA coin,
if I choose not to
tax return,
if I choose not to smoke and actually like care before the game,
it's a bunch of
I'm
ifs,
absolutely
bro.
washing
It's
you
a whole
and AJ.
bunch of ifs going on.
I'm washing you and AJ.
It's a whole bunch of ifs.
Absolutely washing. Absolutely washing.
Okay.
I don't even think you got to get sober first for AJ, but
yeah, for AJ I don't have to be sober, but I
You can
will.
smoke
But
crack
I
before that
respect
better.
your game to where let me be sober because I know this ain't gonna be all down low trying to foul me and shit, but trying to get the ball and shit.
I'm not the one who fouls the most, so cut that out. I hardly foul.
Yeah, it's really Tone, but that's another
not
discussion.
True. That's not true. I play 90s defense.
yeah. Detroit Pistons, huh?
Ain't joking, nigga.
Fuck out of
Nah,
here.
but you foul. He's the fouler.
Yeah, he foul.
He fouls on offense.
I try not to
which
foul.
is a miracle.
I try not to foul.
Try not to, but
because you're so
I literally
uncoordinated.
try. I do my best to not foul. I'll let y'all niggas shoot your shot.
No,
just so you don't foul.
When
I
have
do
you
the
ever
same.
seen him let me shoot a shot? When I shoot, he tries to take it away.
He'll let you shoot. The only time he doesn't is when you start getting close to the basket.
You start getting close to the basket.
I don't know.
It's like at that point,
Once
it's like
once you get to the free throw line, he's like, nah.
Because he knows it's over. It's automatic. Man.
Well, you got a good mid-range shot.
Huh?
You have a good mid-range
That's
shot.
what I'm saying. It's automatic when I get there. So you got to prevent me from getting to that spot.
And I still be like testing it though, like knowing he can make that, but that's whatever.
Yeah. You haven't learned yet. He's learned.
I know you can make that shot, but I'd be like, he gonna miss.
Nigga,
Yeah.
first of all,
and that's what I'm saying through the years of kicking his ass, like that hope,
Yeah.
that optimism of like maybe one day it'll ring
I
out.
maybe one day I've seen you make that shot. That's just like you make that one. You make
It's
that
just
one.
look, man. We're talking about putting a ball in a bucket, man. When
Like
we
a
gonna
man.
talk about putting the gloves on and like let's talk about technique and like who has the best footwork, who's like moving their head, who's like slipping and dodging. But that's a man's conversation.
There's more
that might
skillful-
happen next episode. Well, probably not because we're inviting our lovely friend, shout out to Mira,
who's also probably better at basketball than me.
Said we wasn't gonna say her name, but you know she's gonna be
Yeah, you said we wasn't gonna do this.
But I mean, we've been.
If they watch this
Sorry.
whole, if they
watch this
watching
whole
now,
thing,
they're gonna be excited for it.
They're
anyway.
gonna be
so
excited.
fuck it. We got a sexpert coming next week. You know, she's a dime. She likes to whip and chain niggas, and we just gonna ask her questions about her psyche.
We're gonna-
Because why?
Yeah, and
we
y'all-
got our own wild LOI next week.
Yeah, and it's kind of best that she didn't come today because you know Valentine's Day is about some true love.
It's not about that.
When she
freaky
comes, we're
deaky
going to be
shit.
talking about some dirty love.
Yeah,
you know what I
we
mean?
talking about some mud.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got to this point, appreciate y'all niggas. We've dropped enough YLOI hints and Easter eggs, so, you know, we probably don't have to worry about that. But if you are watching, hashtag YLOI, questions or concerns about the universe, just ask us. Put it down in the comments below. And $5 Patreon. Don't forget, we need your money. We're poor. Yep. Don't
And
forget
if
that.
you a lovely lady that likes to braid hair in the 919 area, you know, you can come and lay your luscious hands on Tone Groove's locks because
For exactly 2 hours, because your girl, any longer than 2 hours, your girl might get mad at that, right?
Where'd you get that from?
Like some girl playing in your hair.
How many
For
hours
longer
did you
than 2
spend
hours.
imagining your girlfriend?
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I mean. Lonely nigga.
That's not true. I have women around me.
Your mom doesn't count.
I have scandalous hoes around me.
You shouldn't speak of your family like that.
That apparently annoy you as well.
Where you get that from? Lauren just,
Well, one of the stories he told him when we was in the airport.
The one you're talking about.
Yeah.
what are you talking about? What's happening?
There's a lady it's a scandalous hoe that annoys him.
Bald head scandalous hoe that annoys you. Bitch that stole your tags?
Nah. Oh, that's another bald-headed bitch that should be arrested. The only reason she's not is because the bitch stole another person's tags. So like my mom was talking to the officer and like, you know, it's not really nothing that can happen right now. But that's a story y'all don't really need to know about. But yeah, bitch stole my tags. My neighbor. My own neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
She thought you was soft.
Black woman.
You're a mark.
I don't hit black women, so I am so.
Yeah,
But shout out
don't date 'em
to
either.
shout out to all y'all niggas. Y'all probably already did everything we told y'all to do, man. Just get home safe. Wear a condom tonight. You know,
Actually,
don't forget the choker.
Don't wear a condom tonight.
Don't forget
Risk it all tonight. It's Valentine's Day. Do what you need to do to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Get in there raw. Feel something good. Feel real love. You know, for what it's for everything. You know,
and LOI the show does not condone the message.
Yeah,
the Caucasian on the keyboard.
What you are hearing right now,
entity in his own.
What you're hearing right now is the culture of all Jamaicans across the world, and that's why we're in America, right?
Yeah,
and they're
land
over
of the free and
there.
home of abortions.
Yeah, no Planned Parenthood around this motherfucker.
Man.
But
enjoy yourselves on Valentine's Day.
Enjoy yourselves. Get some flowers, man. Love your girl.
Yeah,
Make
love
sure
on
she's
her.
loving you.
Love her passionately.
Love her passionately. Love her
Fuck
hard.
her like she the only girl on the planet.
You know what I'm saying? Look her in the eyes.
Knock
man.
that
Tell
pussy
her,
right
yeah,
out.
Yeah,
Bow,
yeah.
bow, bow.
Hey. And don't slip when she busts. But what?
We should have taught these niggas how to make that girl nut.
I should have done it.
That's why we have next episode.
But it's not gonna matter.
It's not gonna matter.
They might need it for tonight, but they
Right.
can't get it because it's already too late.
Yeah,
Too late,
y'all get
Super
the
Bowl
point.
just
But
started type shit.
hey, man, love y'all niggas and niggettes. J Nobles,
Tone Groove, and
white
use your
man behind the boards.
Use your fingers when you lick it.
Ew.
Ow, ew.